Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing well. And we're waiting for everybody to show up. So when we get up here live, okay, we're waiting for it to show up here on the YouTube side. Woohoo! And let's see. And let's see. Is it showing up? Yeah, there it is. It's finally showing up. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody is doing okay. I see there's several people in here. Good evening. So everybody decided to go ahead and say, "Oh, what's for dinner?" right before I go live. So that's why we're having the delay. I got my coffee. Yeah, I'm good. I already ate once, as you can tell. I can survive. I know it was before noon. So how's everybody this evening? I hope everybody's doing good. Like I said, I got some new stuff today for the greenhouse and for the garden, so I can add more stuff. Hope everybody saw that video earlier today. Let's see. Dogs are doing good. Yeah, pizza. Was a Poppy Murphy John's pizza. Yeah. Alrighty, and let's see. Because we kind of like it a little bit better than Pizza Hut. Even though Pizza Hut's good. And there's Mr. Fox Outdoors, and Cecilia, and CR, Mr. Kincaid. Oh, I see Molly in the chat. Let's see. I see Grace. I saw Deb earlier. I wonder if she's back from getting the mail. Alrighty. Let's see. Before I was distracted by, I tried to use a different streaming service this evening, and I come to find out I need an encoder. I'm all, you got to be kidding. Now they tell me about 30 minutes before I go live, I need that. So I tried to figure that out. I haven't figured it out yet. I'll try a little bit later on. And give me a moment. Oh, we're good. Yeah, it's basically it's a streaming service that you have to go through YouTube and trying to get it connected. I could not get my StreamYard to go through YouTube because I was going to check out some of their stuff that they have with the YouTube side. Like we have the banners here, the brand, and some of the other stuff. So I wanted to check that out and see what other kind of stuff I can do on that side. And apparently, there's actually quite a bit. Excuse me. And I was wondering if my laptop can hold some of that stuff. But we'll find out here a little bit later on. I might have to end up getting an actual PC. That'll be a little bit later on. So I can get a couple different webcams. I'll probably end up getting a larger monitor and stuff. Alrighty, and let's see. And let's go ahead and do this. And there we go. There is the StreamYard button if you want to push on that, fellas. Oh, obstacle. Made it in. Congratulations. Thank you for coming in tonight. Just going to be the Wednesday night, kind of like, the chats and the shenanigans as we normally do. It's just a nice little spot where everybody can come in, talk to each other, either on the chat or on our up here on the screen. And there's one. I need to verify Cliff. Cliff, turn your camera on so I can see you. There you are.
I clicked the StreamYard link before I plugged in my camera.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to figure out that encoder stuff so I can run through the YouTube side for the live streams.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I run through StreamYard, because running through YouTube is like getting kicked in the nuts. I'd rather not do it.
Well, there's some other stuff I would like to do on the screens and stuff, like for different occasions. So I have more than just one. I don't really like having all of my eggs all in one basket, as you might say.
Yeah, but that's the fastest way to make scrambled eggs.
Yeah, I know. Kick the
And in
bucket
great
over.
quantity.
Then you can scramble the egg before it leaves the chicken by kicking it. I'm joking, folks. Jeez, come on. It's a metaphor.
How about a Meta 3?
Metaphor, yay. Yeah, I still haven't moved my light yet. Yeah. Did you see my video earlier?
Which one?
Both of them?
Well, like 3 of them, didn't you?
I did 2 or 3 today. I think I did 2. There's Mr. Cullen.
I did not see the garden shopping evening, Colin.
Ah,
I just caught that notification right before the light, basically right as you started.
How's it going, Cliff?
Yeah, going pretty good yourself?
yeah,
Not too bad. Oh, I'm not sure if you saw it yet, but the new hat.
Nice.
Really comfortable, too.
yeah. I left you a message in the end of that video, by the way.
You did?
No, not you, Cliff.
Yeah, yes.
The garden shopping one?
Yeah.
Too high. There we go.
Well, anyways, they had a couple of bags of the growing material, the potting soil.
Uh-huh.
Open bag. Not all of it was there. It's spilled. It's not 100% full. And I said $2 a bag, cash. And they go, sold.
Dang.
Yeah, like I said, it was just perfect timing. Yeah, you walk in there and you see a couple of the bags all bagged up in like a large trash bag, and there's no writing on there for the for the price. Just say, hey, I'd like to make an offer on that stuff.
I never see those at my stores, but that's the problem.
Really?
Macus attack us.
Yeah. So
He
yeah,
heard you.
yeah. If you guys walk in there and you see it, yeah, just offer them a couple dollars for it, per bag. Excuse
This
me.
time next week, I'll be working temporarily at a thrift shop for the duration of my light duty. I'm still getting paid my regular paycheck.
Nice.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, don't spend it all there.
Oh, it's not my number one place. If it was like someplace like Collectomania or the Bigger Nose or something, then I might be worried. But not really for this place.
Oh, wait a minute. What Deb got here?
She got the packages.
Yeah, like I said, we were going to ship a package today, and it only weighs what, 3.5, 4 ounces. They wanted $44 to ship it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, dang. What were you shipping?
Where's the-
Platinum?
Seeds and a little bit of yarn.
Seeds and a little bit of yarn.
2 little
They wanted $44.
Yep.
That's highway ass robbery.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to find another way I can ship it.
crayons.
Okay, was that through the post office or UPS or what?
We went to United States Postal Service.
Try UPS. It might be a little bit different.
Yeah, well, we don't have a UPS store here. That's the whole problem.
Some places are a combination of both. You guys have like a Hy-Vee or anything like that?
No, we don't.
We're that small.
We are that small of a town. We are that far out of the
Our
way.
UPS truck parks in a dirt lot, and you gotta find it.
Yeah.
You don't ship anything UPS.
Did you hear her? Okay, you actually have to, our UPS pickup is actually a dirt lot next to the transfer station.
Yeah.
Electrical transfer station.
Good
Oh,
lord.
wow.
You walk up there and you throw the box in once you've already paid for it, but you actually have to go online. In some way, we have to have a scale and weigh it and get a sticker for it, pay for it, and then throw it in the truck. So yeah, I think we have to go to the library to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
In the what?
so they know how much to tax her when she gets it.
Oh, and no much. Yeah, and the text that person when it gets there. It's ridiculous. I was like, you got to be.
$44 just to ship 9 ounces.
I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, no, like 4 ounces. Okay, and it's only got just a couple of light items in it, and it's like, oh my goodness,
Yeah, that's straight up highway robbery.
it is highway robbery. You know, the box is only like this big. Yeah.
Hey, Ghost, how's it going?
Hey, Ghost, how you doing? Excuse me.
That's where my buff going.
Yeah.
Pollen's getting bad. Wow.
Hmm.
We're getting the pollen that sits on the vehicles when it rains. It sticks to it. All the pine trees are all, dusting right now. My nemesis for my for my sinuses.
Okay, Jason,
Yeah.
question. I know Newton is not too far from you,
Newton?
relatively speaking. They have a UPS authorized shipper provider at the Newton feed store.
Yeah, that's a 40-minute round trip without stopping.
Well, just saying.
Yeah,
It's
I
an
know. It's like what, 25 minutes there, 25 minutes back.
It's better than paying, you just check it. All you can do is call and find out how much it would cost.
Yeah, then we got to spend the money in the fuel.
Okay, give me a second, Cecilia. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, Newton's like, what, 25, 30 minutes away. That's a half-hour drive. That's 70 miles an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably just get a different type of package and see if we can get around it that way. Make it look like a big envelope.
Where did she send that from?
Facebook. I'm gonna guess it's Facebook.
What?
I checked. The only thing I got was no picture that she said. I didn't see any pictures.
Oh, here, I need to open up my window so I can see headlights
Oh,
for our dinner.
okay. I'm not sure who this picture is of, but here's a
Delivery
picture.
or DiGiorno?
Delivery. What do we got here?
I have no idea. She said show the
Oh, that's
show the
Rob.
picture. I'm sure she will explain. I have no idea.
Oh, geez, what the heck just happened? There we go. I wanted to do... Oh, I can't make it bigger. Oh, I'm on the wrong app.
Oh, he got a knit hat. So that's Rob
Yeah.
with a knit hat from
I
Cecilia.
said it was Rob.
Okay. No, I was trying to figure out reason why she was sending me the picture. So I didn't get a chance to read that because I had to open up a new window for that. Okay. There you go. Nice hat, though. Looks really
Yeah, I haven't
warm.
seen Rob. Not yet.
He'll be here.
He gets here when he gets here.
It looks like an awesome hat, Cecilia. And Ghost, How you doing? Glad you could be here. Oh, Cliff. I also had some of these made, larger versions of these made.
Yeah, and let's see what we got going on. Yeah, I caught a big old giant rat the other day.
Was that the 15-inch rat?
13-inch rat.
I thought that said 15-inch. I was like, damn, that's a huge rat.
13-inch.
Ratatouille.
The largest one I've gotten so far is 16 inches. That is the largest rat so far I've gotten out of here.
There you go, Cliff. There's the other one.
Is that the one that?
Which one do you like better?
Yeah, the one I had to use the
I have no preference, honestly.
I like the color of this one, and they're both the same material and stuff. It's just this one's got my logo on it. That's all.
Yeah, and I don't know, the guys. The largest one I've gotten so far is 16 inches of a rat here.
Now, how much did it weigh?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a scale that that
I
goes
figured
that
if you're
far.
going to be doing roads, you should weigh them too. Just to say,
Yeah, I don't think my wife would really appreciate me weighing it on the kitchen scale.
No, just get a like a fish scale.
I know the heaviest one I got was actually shorter, and it kept getting out of all the rat traps.
Oh
And I had to divert to using a foothold to catch it. Yeah, it was heavy enough to set off a foothold.
But you got them though, right?
Oh yeah,
Mini bear trap.
yeah, that's what I mean, the foothold trap.
Ian and I found a few the foothold. One was a rounded one, like like a half moon style, but another one was like squarish. Same same thing, but
Those are the body grips. No, I used a regular foothold that you used that catch them by the foot.
oh,
It keep it
okay.
there for you until
The little, it's like the tube ones, the dog tube ones.
No, the tube one's gonna be the dog proof. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks, my sinuses are draining right now.
You got allergies?
Oh yeah, the pine trees here. Whoa.
So you should be getting some really good fatwood coming in soon.
Oh yeah, the problem is the pine trees are my worst for my sinuses.
I didn't realize you were allergic. My older brother was allergic to Christmas trees.
Only know that it's the pollen.
Well, it might be the same thing for my late brother, but who knows?
I mean, I could be around a olive tree when it pollinates, and I have no issues. As soon as I get near a pine tree and it starts to dust from the wind, or you bump the branch, oh man, it's awful.
I didn't get to see this shopping video, but I wasn't really online to do that, so I'm going to look around and see what I can find.
Yeah, so we only slept for what 5 hours last night. So I just took a nap right around about 4 o'clock, and I woke up like 50 minutes before the live stream. I was going to try and only lay down to get rid of a headache for like about maybe an hour. Nope, didn't happen. I slept right through the alarm.
Well, starting next on the 27th, my hours change. I go from 6 in the morning from 2:30 to 7:30 to 4 at the new place where I'm going to be working until my knee is fixed.
Yeah, Cliff's kind of like quick watching my video so he can get caught up. Yeah, we saw Clips. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
You're as
Yeah,
bad
but-
as me when it comes to trying to name things on a video, Jason. That was a sprayer, not a garden hose.
A what?
A sprayer, not a garden hose.
Yeah.
You guys picked up a new garden hose. I'm like, that's
Oh yeah,
one-
and those green
garden
sticky
hose.
things. Oh yeah, celery.
Those long green stick things. Dude, I literally, when I was filming,
What
that,
are you going to say?
I
Asparagus?
sprayed fucking absolute dirt nap and said,
Well-
"Duh."
But the funny thing is, I had the exact same thing happen to me with the what do you call it? I got to wait for it now. The Brussels sprouts.
Ugh.
I just said, oh, baby cabbages.
That's when you told me that the other day. And I like, no.
I mean, they're in the same family. They're a brassica, so
Yeah, they are. They're a shallow root.
They're golf balls. Just admit it. They're organic golf balls.
There you go.
oh, they're good, especially when you cut them in half and you cook them with a little bit of bacon, Parmesan cheese,
No. Not the
Because-
slightest.
a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper.
Ugh.
Because
You like 'em?
Cecilia,
Cool.
the loofahs
Good for
will
you.
not grab
Good.
onto that and grow up that. Plus, in about 2 months, that thing's going to be out of the ground and chopped up in an area.
Yeah, like I said, we just happened to walk in there and we grabbed a couple packets of seeds. The main reason was to go for those planting containers, and we picked those. We got those for they come for sale for 17 and change plus my employee discount brought them down just below $17 each. Plus like 16 and change with my discount.
Hey, Cliff, how much is left of the tree that
Well-
you got to cut?
How much are Cliff's 6-foot garden beds?
The long ones?
They're about 10 feet.
You could put in, it's going to sound stupid, but you could put in a tree house on top of that thing, and you can make a little upper level greenhouse.
No,
he's
because
taking,
I'm digging it out.
he's a
That's
stock-
getting redone, and we're putting an arbor in that area.
Can you imagine the elevated arbor?
Stock there because
It's either going to be an arbor or a greenhouse.
Well, I said put a greenhouse on top of it.
No. The amount of wind we have in this area, it should blow right off the tree.
Then put up a wind turbine.
Yeah, my dad doesn't want to buy one, which makes no sense.
You can make one.
Yeah, I can. I'm just too lazy.
No, you.
Well, they are.
No, I said I can make one. I'm just too lazy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're ugly.
No, they're not. The,
Now, we've got wind turbines down here that look like egg eaters.
They're actually, I've seen some really cool looking wind turbines, and they don't look like airplane propellers.
Yeah, it's just having something sticks up way up in the air, and yeah, I know they're useful and everything else, but man,
Okay, let me see here.
now Cecilia, I think we're gonna be pulling that tree out and gonna be doing something else in that location. I know Cliff was talking about that the other day.
Yeah, and we're yanking that whole tree out there. We're going to be digging that out and redoing the patio and putting either an arbor or a greenhouse in that location.
Oh yeah, I think the arbor would be a better idea because they'd be a nice little shade house.
Technically, we already have an arbor, kind of, sort of, between the shed and the roof, but I don't know. My parents are thinking about sticking another one over there. Either that or we'll do a greenhouse. I don't know. We'll do it. Once we get it out and everything fixed and sorted, then we can figure out what we're going to do with it.
It'll probably be a gazebo with a bistro set. Oh, our dinner's here.
Oop.
Hold on.
See you in a bit. Finish watching this video real quick.
I think I might have left it running. Yeah, I did. It's running. I'm not hearing it, but it is running. No, well, it depends, Grace, because I just found one that's like a tulip design. They could be in any shape, not just necessarily propeller style. Just like solar panels don't necessarily have to be big and square. There's this ones I saw that looks like a flower that follows the sun. Still gets a lot of, does the job it's supposed to do, just a little different. These guys are all muted for some reason. I don't know why, but they are. So what'd you have, CR, if you had ate before you came here, what'd you have? I'm curious. What did you see, CR, about those flower solar panels? I had baked chicken. No, I mean, I like the fact that they at night they fold up. In the morning when the light comes up, they open up and they follow the sun all day. Then they close up and restart all over again. The wind turbines work all the time, but you got to make sure you keep the blades clear, obviously. Depending on if you go with a horizontal type or a vertical type.
Wind turbines do not work all the time. They require wind. If it ain't windy, they don't do anything. They just sit there.
And solar panels only work half the time.
Solar panels work when there's sunlight, but when it's a cloudy day or it's nighttime, they don't work.
Yeah. Or no, winter, you can be surprised. They do get a lot of sunlight in the wintertime. Just it may be cold, but they still get sunlight. But that's why they have them at a different angle from, I think they go down to like a 15-degree angle or something like that in the wintertime, or something like that. I'm not sure. I know if you can adjust them. Some
of them, yes. If you have the ones that are like the solar trackers that actually follow the sun as it moves, those units will actually have an adjustment panel on there, so you can actually adjust them for wintertime. And that's usually, they'll go 45 to 60 degree angle so they can catch more of the sun. Because your standard angle on a solar panel is roughly 30 to 45 degrees.
You guys got solar panels, don't you?
Yeah, I have solar panels all along the back of the house.
Yeah.
About 12
I would love to see them sometime. I just want to see your setup. That's all.
I don't climb up on the roof. I don't like. I mean, it's not that I can't go up there. I just don't need to go up there for anything.
No. I mean, can you see them from the ground?
Yeah, I've shown them in videos a few times.
But I've never really got a good look at them. I'm just curious. I mean, I was thinking about when I finally cleaned up the back shed to make it into my little workshop and stuff. I'm gonna take that little heater that Jenny picked up and see if that'll work in the shed in the wintertime with some solar panels to keep the battery charged and stuff.
Oh, yeah, a little heater like that?
Just a little, a simple one or two panels enough to charge a small 2 or 3, marine batteries with an inverter and a regulator and all that stuff that it needs.
Oh, yeah, you can get a little 400 or 600 watt little electric heater, and yeah, that'll warm that whole thing up.
No, well, the one I was thinking about was using.
Yeah, I've got pizza, which is really funny. I just ate a Tostino's pizza too, but right as I was on the live.
No, one of the things is one of the bad things about the solar and the batteries. It's very temperature sensitive when the temperature starts to drop.
Yes,
that's
so
what
a lot of percentage.
They're purchasing this thing.
What the shit is that?
It's a heater that Jenny found on Amazon.
A 12-volt heater?
It's a 12-volt heater.
How many watts?
Huh?
How many watts is it?
I don't know. It's a generic thing. That's what I was thinking about with a proper battery setup and regulator and voltage meter, the whole 9 yards. It would heat up a little storage bed easy enough.
Butter that comes with it.
That way I could do my work out there without having to worry about, freezing.
I just throw some 1-inch foam in there. That'll insulate it enough to keep you toasty warm.
Yeah, but I mean that would heat up that whole little shed really easy. You guys seen how big it is? It's not that big.
Oh well, that thing's only designed to be for a cab of a vehicle. It'd be too much for that little heater. It'll blow the hot air out, but it won't warm up the shed.
Oh, it'll
Well,
work.
like you said,
I think it will.
if like you said, just put some that looks like bubble wrap type insulation stuff, the silver kind. They got that through work all the time. And people they bring it in with the trucks, and it'll be more than enough to put it on the inside of the walls for that thing to help insulate it.
Yeah, just
It won't be
staple to the
perfect,
stud.
but it'd be better than nothing.
Yeah, just staple it to the studs and you'd be fine. That stuff usually insulates pretty well. For the most part. Yeah, Reflectix, there you go.
But it's like that thick or something like that.
Yeah,
Well, like,
it's basically 2 sheets of Mylar sandwiched on bubble wrap.
yeah. And like I said, I get that for I can get that for free here through work. Just make sure I get enough pieces. I just just don't get it all at once. Just get enough to do one wall at a time.
Don't forget the ceiling.
Well, I haven't got a chance to think about that because I can't climb up there right now. I don't have a ladder.
The shed's not that tall.
I'm short, and I don't climb well right now. But like I said, I got to clear it out, move a bench out there, and get some lights. Figure out lights for what I'm working with, so I can start working out, making arrows and things like that out there. So I'd like to be able to crank out a couple dozen arrows. Would be awesome. At the beginning, anyway.
So many comments today.
Oh, I know.
Well, that's true, Grace. I mean, they're not everybody's cup of tea. My personal favorite is the simple, basic one. It's ugly as all get out. It's made from a plastic barrel, and that it doesn't. It's not perfect, but it works. Hey,
Well,
Rob.
Rob,
Those
we
have a
are
lot of. Hey, Rob. Problem is, those have a lot of weight. You need the wind to blow pretty good to get those to spin.
I mean, it's just an idea. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, for something like that, my little shed, I wouldn't need much. I'm not like I'm trying to power up a house. Now, putting in a little mini fridge, maybe might need a little bit more for that. But
Need a lot more than just a couple marine batteries.
yeah, but the thing is, it's not going to be working 100% all the time because I'm not always out there. Yeah, that's one thing I like about my bows. I don't have to worry about tune-ups.
Yeah, you'd be
So I
surprised how
did-
much
Go
energy
ahead.
that battery. You'll be surprised how much energy that little heater will take. Or how
I'm not
much-
sure. I mean, that's like I said. It's just going to be a trial and error thing. That's why it's either 2 or 3 marine batteries, and it's not going to be running all day long. That's the whole point. You can be able to shut it off when you're not needing it. When you go out there to use it, crank it up for like 10, 20 minutes before you go out there, and then you'll be good to go. Because I'm going to do a quick set glue on the arrows. That way I can make my arrows and come back in. And
Yeah, remember, your glue has to set at a certain temperature. If it's too cold, it won't set.
that's why you got the heater running before you start. And like I said, it's quick set glue, not, stuff that takes 12 hours to set. Even my tip glue is, heat it up and you can lock it in place with water. Hey, Kathy.
Look, Kathy, your sister finally made it. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it probably would be more efficient with the insulation. Because right now it doesn't have any. But someone did try to make it livable. They tried to wire it at one time, and they did not have any permits for that. I'm not making something that'll be on grid or anything like that. Just a simple shop where I can turn on the lights, do my stuff, then come back in. In the summertime, I can just open the doors and still do my stuff and be cooler. I'm not going to be working too much at night. And I'm definitely not putting in an air conditioner out there, so there's no point for that.
Too many skeeters in the summertime.
I was considering getting one of those, what are those magnetic curtain deals, and maybe a swamp cooler. Who knows?
Good job, Cliff.
8
You
out of
okay?
42 of my back to the roots trace cells have germinated.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
42 out of 8. Well, I probably could have gotten some more to germinate, but as fast as some of them seeds popped up, I was not expecting that. But that's pretty damn good considering most of the time I've ever tried using any sort of greenhouse trays like this, I usually get about half of them to germinate, and then about half of them die within 3 days.
Oh, wow.
No, I've had pretty good luck so far, except for those old seeds that I used.
I've had my whole tray, other than the sunflowers, nothing popped up, like at all.
Weird.
And half of the trays that are there, they have a little bit of fuzzy spot in the middle, which tells me those seeds molded
Yep.
and didn't
Oh.
germinate.
It was wet too long.
Yeah, I think it was too wet was the problem.
Sierra says he started some more microgreens. What exact? I mean, I've heard the term about 1 billion times. What exactly are microgreens?
Small
You know what
lettuce.
bean sprouts are?
Ugh.
That's microgreens.
Yep. Little tiny little lettuces, leaves, microgreens.
Can you do the same with like spinach or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
that
called
I can
baby
understand. I like
You can-
spinach.
Pretty much anything that's edible amongst the gardening community, you can turn into a microgreen and eat it. You can do the same thing with sunflowers, hot
Yep.
pepper seeds. The plant itself is not going to have any heat to it because you don't start getting the heat until a pepper starts growing.
Right.
So you can do hot peppers and you can do those as microgreens.
I
But
wouldn't do
your
peppers, but I'm
seed
talking
cost is going to suck butt.
the what?
Yeah.
The cost for seeds to do microgreens with hot peppers is going to be way more expensive. Usually,
yeah.
most people when they do the microgreens, it's either you can do it with sunflowers because sunflowers you can just stack those in there like next to each other and they'll just pop up. Bean sprouts, same thing. Onions, essentially, you could do the same thing. I mean, you can cover an entire thing flat with just a layer of onion seeds. Put just a little bit of dirt on top of it, and within like a couple of days, that thing will look like grass.
Well, with
About
the bean
mint.
sprouts, you also need a gallon jar. You put your seeds in there, put your water in there, shake it all up, and you come back 7 days later, you got your bean sprouts.
Chitterling bushes is what Ghost said. I don't know what chitterling is.
Chitterlings, yeah, basically like little tiny.
Yeah.
I've never heard of chitterling, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but like I said, you're using a whole seed, and then you end up using the whole plant right then and there, 3 weeks into its growing process.
Can you use mint though?
Mint, you don't want to do it with. That's probably not one of the microgreens you want to try to eat.
Is it edible though?
Mint is edible. It's going to make your poop turn green and smell funny. And if you eat too much of it, it actually, I mean, yes, mint tea is used for a lot of ailments, but you do not want to eat the plant.
Okay.
Eat too much of it and it will make you sick.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
I mean,
or two.
I know that there's what was it? Give me a second. I just had it. I lost it. Asparagus does something like that.
Spinach and salad will do the same thing. Basically, your leafy greens, you eat enough of leafy greens, and your whole system says, "What the heck is going on?" And you start doing some funky stuff.
Get right out.
Well, I bet because because we're carnivores, omnivores. We have to eat meat sometime.
There's no other way to get our nutrients.
I mean,
That's right.
technically, we could eat dirt, but that's not exactly something our body was designed to process.
Yeah.
What about the guys who like on a loan that were eating the inside of a tree bark, the cambium layer or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that's not sustainable as a nutritional source. That is a kind of stick it in your mouth and chew on it to make your body think you're eating something.
Definitely not
more
steak.
for mental state than actual health benefits.
Right. I was
Yeah, steak chitlins. Pork rinds.
There you go. Okay, I'm back now.
grit bushes. Okay, I still have no clue what a freaking grit is.
Grits are basically just freaking malto meal. No, it's actually ground corn, I think.
Yeah. Hominy? Oh, Molly says hominy.
I never liked
Hominy.
hominy. I grew up trying to eat that stuff. I just didn't like it's just a texture thing, I think.
Garbanzo beans are better.
I do like cornmeal, like in cornbread stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, I've got no problems with grits. You just the best way to eat grits is once you get it, you throw a big old slab of butter on there, and then about a tablespoon or two of sugar, and you mix that together, and ooh boy, it's fire.
I think Grace might have the gist of my problem growing up because I didn't like the smell of it, of hominy and stuff. They don't taste. I just couldn't get past the smell.
Oh, sorry. Whew. No, like I said, I miss having the Sunny Boy cereal. It's a bunch
Sunny
of little
Boy cereal?
grain, yeah, it's a bunch of little grains. It's like a porridge.
I mean, malto meal, I understand. Cream of
Yeah.
wheat, I understand.
Cream of wheat is malto meal.
No, well, different brands,
Yeah.
but same thing.
No, cream of wheat is
Hey,
malto meal.
Tex, how you doing?
Hey, Tyler.
He's alive. He's alive.
1 second.
Now we need Johnny Mack in here.
But
Now.
oatmeal is one thing I will eat oatmeal. I have no problem with oatmeal. But I carry someone on when I'm on the trail because it's the easy breakfast deal when you're on the trail.
I tried that one, the shrimp with the cheese grits.
Now you're gonna have to try your
Ooh, I'm tired. You know, speaking of which, give me I'm gonna go to my truck.
Yeah, I found the sunflower seeds with the large kernels. They got
really
a package in an African sunflower right now. I
really.
happened to grab 2 packets today, so those are gonna be going in here in a few days after the heavy rains tomorrow that we're supposed to be getting for tomorrow night.
Oh, we're not getting anything like that. Oh, okay, Grace. Thank you for correcting me. Since I don't know what chicken wings smell like or taste like, I can't tell you.
Yeah, I got the corn in this weekend. I got the peas in this weekend. I got all those the kale in. I got the cauliflower in. I planted the rest of the gladioluses. I'm just gonna start calling them the gladioluses because they're like the gladiators of the flowers. They grow fast and bloom quick.
I like marigolds.
Yeah, I got marigolds too. Unfortunately, those are not ready to go out yet.
Well, no, but when they do have a lot of benefits to them. That's for sure.
Yeah, because I'll probably grab a clear trash bag, the C3 ones. And I'll probably cover the corn probably Friday night after it's done raining. So when the sun comes out on Saturday and Sunday, it'll warm up that soil because that rain is going to be coming in. It's supposed to be a little on the cold side.
They're still talking about possible snow here, so I don't know. I'd have to double check.
Yeah, I grabbed I grabbed 4 more tomato cages. We got the red ones this time. We paid the extra for them, but they're the powder coated galvanized. We're going to see how long those last.
Well, it's 31 degrees right now, so. And for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be at night. It's going to be around the same temperature.
That's funny, Ghost. The chitlins.
Oh my god,
What?
Jesus! That would suck to lose all them chitlins.
Oh, I know.
I would probably be on the ant side. Sorry.
Chitlins aren't that bad if you clean them and you cook them the right way. But yeah, if you're cooking that stuff inside, yeah, it can smell up your house.
Yeah.
Tastes like
I know.
There is one thing I would love to try, but I can't, and that's it's acorn flour. I don't think I can. I have never tried acorns, to be honest, but because I am allergic to nuts, I'm afraid to.
The closest I can explain on how that one is poi.
Never had that, so I can't. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything to me. I've
It's-
heard of it. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's like tastes like poi, but it has the texture of grits. It's the only thing I can.
No, I'm saying about using it for baking, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Not,
in a
not
powder,
like-
you can use it as that. Yeah,
because I know you have to leach out the tannins first before you can even begin to use them.
yeah.
So if you really need to tan anything, use your acorns first, then get all the tannins out, then use it to cook.
And I got a bunch of acorn squash that are already growing out there, left over from last year.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm actually looking forward to those because they got a good early start.
Yeah, my compost bin thingy that I have behind the Jeep, I have no idea what's growing in what half that stuff is growing. Although I did figure out today that in the lower spot where I have my onions,
Yeah,
I figured out what those little grass-looking things are finally.
Onions?
Carrots.
Hey, your carrots popped up finally.
sticky things.
Oh, no, not finally. I don't know how those ones even popped up considering I buried like 3 heads of carrot seeds under like 4 inches of dirt.
They're very persistent.
Yes, they are apparently. So yeah, I've got random carrots growing in about 2 inches of dirt, and what's under that is solid clay.
What about any potatoes?
Don't know yet. Well, I did get like 5 little ones, which I replanted in the container 10 minutes later.
Any
Yeah, like-
luck on those?
potatoes are going out this next weekend.
Nothing yet.
What type of potatoes?
Golds.
Bless it.
I've had gold eaten wise, but I've never tried to grow anything like that.
Yeah, I still suck at growing potatoes. It's still a learning curve. Jason's talking about picking stuff up today. I picked up another
Ooh.
one of these.
You got the 24 incher, huh?
Got
Is that
another
the
one of these.
Ooh, another heat mat. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey,
Is that, the
and I
one,
picked-
is that the one with the temperature control and everything on it?
no,
Oh,
you can only find those from Amazon for some reason. I'm not dry sucking on. And then I got another one of these.
ah,
Got it for a reason. So I can test out these little things
oh yeah.
in
What are-
lieu of the
Oh, you're-
squares. So I'm
Right?
going to take the squares out. And I'm going to have the backups for the squares, which I just now noticed they actually have holes in them.
Holy
Drainage
cardboard.
holes.
Damn it, they have holes in the bottom of them. So if I didn't even notice that on the other batch. I can clean out that hole, like clean up that hole a bit, and I can actually plant carrots in that.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of what my mom used to use as a kid, but she used the old cardboard egg crates.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
you can do that.
We did
That's
that
one of
in
the
grade
other methods I'm going to do for carrots this season as well. I'm going to try that out.
Yeah, and like I said, as Go said, the stack of old tires. I just can't do the stack of old tires.
I'm going to tell you a trick with the stack of old tires.
Yeah, I've done it. I didn't do. It did okay. Like I said, there's nothing better than a big bucket.
Now, I know the reason why your carrots did not do, or your potatoes didn't do well on those tires,
Why is that?
because they were still black.
They were still black.
You have to paint your tires white.
Oh no, I had
Because they
afternoon shade on.
overheat.
Say what?
I
Because
had
they
them on an
overheat.
afternoon shade on a block wall. They just didn't do so well. They were all small. The plants did wonderful.
Yeah, apparently for potatoes, for some of them, for the varieties, if you want bigger potatoes, you actually have to top your potato plant.
Now, I like the small little ones, like the little
Little roasters, the little
no, the
pot
little-
roasters.
yeah, the little, yeah, oh yeah, those are awesome. I love those.
Gonna have me a damn full-on grow setup. I almost bought the stupid grow setup, the Jiffy, or sorry, the Fairy Morse expandable grow station that they have, the little wooden one that's got like the
Yeah,
four shelves on it.
Yeah.
Almost bought that, but I wasn't paying $50 for it.
Oh. Well, what's nice is there you can actually set the lights up on each shelf too, as well.
Yep.
I would probably use what was it, a kitchen rack for those? You know, those ones on the wheels, like the ones you have for the
Yeah.
greenhouse. That'd be way better. They hold a lot more weight. They're not as flimsy. Yeah, those wooden ones kind of make me a little nervous with all the weight on there.
Well, you're only using it for seed starting. It's not like you're gonna
Yeah.
sit there and plant like a freaking 20-pound planter of stuff. I mean, you're just doing seed starts, and that thing doesn't weigh but what, a couple of pounds each.
Yeah, unless you do the little hydroponic containers with the lights in there with the little tents on them about yay big.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out because I'm getting tired.
Alrighty.
So I'm not. Also, I mean, I wish I could contribute to your gardening talk, which I can't. I'm sorry to say. I can always ask dumb questions, which I usually do, but
They're not dumb. This is something you don't know about and you're learning.
yeah. Well, thank you for having me up. I really appreciate it.
Alrighty.
You guys have
Take care,
fun.
Carl.
Catch you later.
All right. Enjoy your night.
Night, Jenny.
Yeah. Bye, Jenny. Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't really thought about doing the hydroponics yet. I mean, maybe in the future, I would like to try the aquaponics.
I've thought about it kind of a little bit, but the thing is, I'd have to have a spot to where I can do it for a dedicated setup.
Yeah.
And right now, I've got way too much on my plate as is trying to get stuff organized. I do not have time to sit there and try to figure out an aquaponics or hydroponics system for my garden right now.
Well, I've thought about getting one of those above ground pools, one of those 12-foot or 18-foot circumference pools, and put it right next to where we have the well. I can pump out of the well into that, get that full, and then I can also, have it, pump in a circle and everything else. And if I need to draw off of that to water the garden, I can do that. So I have an abundant amount of water, so I can water a garden.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, because I could not get enough water on the garden this last year because it was so hot and so dry. And with all my sandy soil here, with hardly any organics in it, the only thing that grows in there very well is the weeds.
Yeah, it's funny how you actually try to grow something,
Yeah.
and it goes. Weed
Yeah.
is like, hey, look, sunlight.
The weeds go,
dirt.
and they take over the plant. Yeah, and they choke out the plant. That's another reasons why I went to container gardening. Because the weeds here.
Just
are
for the funny
gross.
part of this, because this does have to do with gardening, but it actually doesn't. But it's actually hilarious anyway. A cup.
A
B
cup.
cup. Oh wait! I can do a third one.
Yeah, the C
Four.
cup.
C cup.
Hi, Mandy.
Amanda.
Well,
Well, you know what? While I'm at it, since I've got the tray over here, let's
All right. Ghost is saying
let it
good night.
go.
Dads are kicking it for him. Happy shooting.
And I did actually. I found the other sleeve from my other tray. I did find it. It was behind my laundry basket.
For all those who saw my video, we stopped in at the Family Dollar Tree today. Or, excuse me, the Dollar Tree. It was Family Dollar because it says Family Dollar on the bag.
it's Dollar Tree.
It's Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm calling it the Family Dollar Tree now.
Ooh. Ooh, don't like that already. Ooh, I already don't like that.
Those little planters that we got fit the Ferry Morris trays. 6
Square?
a tray. Yeah, 6 will fit to a tray.
Those high dome ones that you got for like $1.50?
Yeah, and guess what fits inside of them as well?
Those plastic cups?
No, the pony packs.
Really?
Yes, the 6 pony packs, little plastic ones, fit in there. So you can use that bottom as a water reservoir, and you put the lid on top of that pony pack. So you still get an airflow through the bottom, so it's not drowning everything and getting overly hot. It just gets the top of it warm. Oh, I'm sorry, Mandy.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she was supposed to feel good. Oh, so here's this. So these do not fit in here for shit. They fit, but with this stupid giant grid right here, with this,
Yeah.
you get one whole row sits in that. Either that or it sits cattywampus on this side and leans in. So they do not, they I mean, the cups fit in there, but they fit like, you can see cattywampus. These are all in the hole or in the trench. Cattywampus.
Yeah, you're going to have to put a different kind of tray in there to hold them up straight.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use, thankfully I have my thick Ferry Morris goober tray. So I think those will probably fit way better in this.
All right, Amanda, get better, please.
Also, she was feeling bad.
Yeah, were you out in the sun too long? I picked up 3 more of those trays today, by the way.
Oh yeah, see these sit way better in here already.
Oh yeah.
Way better. Because they'll sit. They looks like they sit on 1 to 2 of the ridges.
Looks like you can get 32 of them in there.
Shit, I'm about to find out. I got, like I said, these are packs of 25. 24. We'll find out here in a minute.
That'll
The only drawback is in the middle, is because I got that stupid square right there. So
yeah.
The ones in the middle are going to sit kind of weird.
Now, I've been thinking about getting a hold of some of those wicking mats. Yeah, 32.
4, 8, 12, 16, yeah. 32 of them in here.
Yeah, because who was it? I was watching the gentleman that's in Southern California, and he's got the wicking mats that sit above the water, and he uses like a pig blanket, and it wicks it up to the bottom of the plants.
Are you talking about not simplified gardening? That's
No, it's. I just picked him up like 2 weeks ago.
Epic Gardening?
No. Hold on. Let me quick take a look here.
Yeah, please do so I know who you're talking
Oh, it'll
about.
be easier to go this way.
Can't be M.I. Gardner because obviously he's in Michigan. Hence the M.I. Gardner. Yeah, essentially I can do them this way, and I think they'll work pretty well that way.
Yeah. Okay, there's today.
Well, like I said, the only weird spot is in the center where it has the Ferry Morris logo. Yours, the ones you picked up, didn't have that for some reason.
You know, I wasn't paying attention.
I think you got the base tray that just didn't, because I happened to catch it when you're showing it off, but I didn't see it on there. You don't have that that square in the middle right here where they got the stamped logo. But I think you can stick a. Down here.
I'm still going through my history to try and pick him up. So I'm gonna let you guys know. I mean, he's got his little old-fashioned little whatchamacallit, the old-style European thatch roof shed in his property.
Huh.
I'm trying to.
James?
Well, I don't know him by name. I just know him by his channel name. And I'm trying to.
Pergioni or Pergioni, there's
He's got a lot of videos.
say what?
He's got a lot of videos. Okay, I'm at Friday.
Yeah, so here you go, Jason. Essentially, this is what you can do with it.
Oh, there's an idea. Yeah.
Since you've got the gap in the middle that's got that empty spot, I mean, I think this would work out pretty decent.
Yeah, it might.
Don't know how well it'll. Like I said, this at this point now, this is just going to be another test.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with testing.
Nope. That's the whole reason for testing is to figure out what works and what doesn't work, right?
You got it. Like I said, fail only means first attempt in learning. Or first
Failing
attempt
is just
at
learning another way of not doing it, how not to do it.
Yeah, I watched like several of his videos in a row, and he was talking about how to garden almost for free.
Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if the replacement ones work a little. They're about the same, honestly.
I gotta go through all my videos I was watching.
Although I got a funnier way to do it. I can do them this way too.
Next level gardening.
Oh, okay. You know.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's a tight fit, actually. Shist.
Ooh, I like that.
And these are the Jiffy replacement trays.
Oh, really?
So those fit. I mean, dude, they fit in there like. It's a
Like
little
me.
tight, but once you get it wet, it's going to squish. But the angle is like. Let me pull some of these out. I'll show you.
Yeah,
The
I'm
angle on
wondering.
this-
I'm wondering if you get it wet, is it going to swell up and push out on the sides so it pops the top off?
Nope. It'll compress. But check this out. Look at how tight that sits in there when it's
Oh yeah, it's almost perfect.
like the angle on that is almost the same as the tray
Yeah.
by maybe I think it's like off by like 2 degrees. But I think that actually works that way better than having it the other way.
Yeah.
You can get 12 on one side, 12 on the other side, and I think honestly, I think at that point you got a little party going on over here.
Yeah.
Although there is quite a bit of room, honestly, there's a little bit more room than I would like. But
Can you offset it like two together like a soccer ball? Can you get them in there closer together that way? No, like a little square on the inside, offset.
yeah,
It.
like what do you mean, like that
No,
way?
no. Your round ones.
Oh, yeah, no, they won't fit offset.
Oh, it's I figure it might fit in there like when you push coins together.
I mean, I can try kind of, but I don't think I'm going to get much of an extra. Yeah, offsetting them is not going to get too much. I think I
you
know
just
what you're
lose on
talking
the-
about
on
now.
the- I think you lose more on the edges. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not getting you're only offsetting your offset's about maybe 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
But I mean that's still not bad considering you can do it this way or you can do them either this way. Like that one fits in there's a little tight because it has the lips.
And you can probably
This one
get
has
what?
that corner off. So if
How
I
many
were
of
to
those
use
do you
these
get in
ones,
there?
I would have to cut the end off.
How
But
many of those? How many of those do you think you can get in there? The large trays.
These ones?
Yeah. How many can you put in there?
Same amount as you can put normally. Just 4 or 6. Was it 5?
So six
Yeah,
wide,
yeah, it's a 6er. It's a 6.
and you get 4 more plants per planting, or two more plants, because the pots are a little bit smaller.
Well, the cups are a little wider. The cups are 2.5 versus the top of your hole, which so
2 inches there.
as you can see, that's edge to edge. But look at the overlap.
Yeah, there's a 1/2 inch difference there, and that adds up.
Yeah. So I am losing space technically because I don't have. I could technically get 2 of these in here if these cups were just a little smaller. But for some reason, that is the size they decided to sell for the replacement cups for the freaking back to the roots tray set. They have these ones. They have the 3-inch, and then they have the 5-inch or the 4.5-inch.
Now, is the Back to the Roots, is that going to be the same standard size as the Ferry Morris or the Jiffy's? Are they the same footprint? Oh, yeah.
The back to the roots one is actually just a tad bit wider. So
Well,
I don't
you
know
see
if
you're liking that one better.
So yeah, it's got about, I'd say, about a quarter of an inch of an overlap.
So that means
But
those.
again, the problem is you have these two big deep wells on these sides,
Yeah.
and this rib set is off. If they had the same rib set like this one,
Yeah.
it would fit perfectly in there.
Which
Or
one,
if they
which one
just
is stiffer?
offset and added, like, however they got this grid, if they'd have just offset one on each side and added two more, it would have been a perfect setup.
Now, the question is, what's the stiffness compared to that Ferry Morris one that you got right there with your pots in it?
This one's actually pretty stiff. This one's a little stiffer because it's a bit thicker plastic, but this one's like at least double the thickness of a Ferry Morse one's.
Yeah. Well, no, the one on the bottom, just because of the way it is ribbed, that's its strength.
Oh yeah. Oh, this I've had this one completely full. I was dragging it around. I had it outside today, and that sucker, when this thing's full, even heavy, it doesn't flex. It flexes to the side, caddy corner, standard, because there's no ribs to strengthen it that way.
Yeah.
But there's no flex this way,
Yeah.
like none.
Like I said,
But
I like that Ferry Morris tray, that one there that we picked up. I picked up today, that one there. I like those.
Yeah, I told you, if you find them, get them, because these are. This is what they sell standardly. Like, if you go to Amazon, this is what you're gonna find. Is what they sell for garden trays.
Oh, and they're at Lowe's for like $3 and change.
For what?
$3 and change for that tray right there.
Yeah,
The
it's
black
about
one,
right.
yes.
About $3 to $4, anywhere between $3 to $4. I really like that, man. That sits in there nice.
Yeah, because I'm using the original Ferry Morris trays as the grow location. And as they get bigger, and I don't need that lid on them no more, I will transfer them out of there into the stiffer bottom, so I can actually move that whole tray. Hi, Earl. How's it going?
Hey, Earl.
Hey, any more nutria that you got? I know he's out there taking care of the nutria problem where he's at.
That's a little better in there that way.
Yeah.
Mind you, that does give me, what is that, 20, 28,
Yeah.
32, 40?
Yeah, with using the paper cups, I prefer to be using it right there in that tray and nothing else.
Yeah. The only problem is with the paper cups, like I said, you got that offset square in the middle.
Yeah, and they just won't fit. That's why I was thinking about getting that wicking stand. To wick the water up and then just water the plants that way.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Earl.
Nice.
Yeah, you got more of those nutria. Those things are wreaking havoc over there where he's at, I guess. On one of the farmers there, eating everything in sight.
Oh, yeah, dude, those things they're terrible. You got a grain bin anywhere near you? Man, those things will just sit there and just munch on all the grain.
I think they're worse than the groundhogs.
Blake is in here? When did he sneak in? I missed it.
Yeah, didn't he sneak in here? Yeah, he did. He snuck in.
Little stinker. I do listen every once in a while, just trying to figure stuff out and brainstorming while I'm talking to Jason.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's when we have our big brainstormings. Is when we're doing something like this. We can talk back and forth a lot easier. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting the potatoes in.
I wonder. There's my grow tray. There's my lid.
And I don't even have to fill that bucket all the way either. I only have to fill it halfway.
Yeah, I definitely can't put the Back to the Roots lid on the Jiffy tray.
The cups stick out too far.
Oh no! Tray's too damn wide.
Oh,
the lid's too wide.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, I've got an look. I got like literally.
Oh.
I have an offset here. I was thinking I can stick my finger in there,
Yeah, you
and then
know
on
there's
the
a lot of water.
side, it's like 2/8 of an inch too wide.
Yeah, that'll leak all over the place.
Oh, dude, I'll have a huge mess. Huge mess. But I still have all these nifty ways of doing this, plus the replacements. So I mean, I've got tons of these little suckers.
Yeah,
So I can
unfortunately,
sit here and I can do this however I want. Ooh, you know what? I got an interesting idea. Let's try something different.
Oh. You should be able to fit 3 wide. No, only 2. Ouch. You
Too
lost.
wide on that one, but and it sits just right in the hole.
Yeah,
I mean, I could do them that way. That'd be an interesting way to do it, but it just, I don't know. I was just randomly thinking.
Yeah. Let me go grab a tray and some of that stuff. I'll be right back. Well, let's get about the show.
I got the show.
Yeah, go get your trays.
Yeah, I gotta go out to the greenhouse and get them.
These things, by the way, are a pain in the butt to get apart. You wouldn't think pulling a piece of cardboard out of another piece of cardboard would be a challenge, but these things, for some reason, it's like Velcro. Essentially, there's all those actually in there. When they're dry, it does kind of push out the edges a little bit, but once you get them full of dirt and wet, it'll compress just a tad bit so it sits in there better. No, that's just a waste because the painter's tape, what's going to end up happening is as that water drips out, it's going to run along the painter's tape and it's going to just drip out onto the floor. So using that particular, the Back to the Roots lid on this is not a good idea. But the one that comes with the lid that comes with the actual Ferry-Morse greenhouse tray will work. Let me show you. The only thing I don't like about this tray lid is that it is essentially the same flimsy plastic they give you at the restaurants for cup lids. But this lid does fit on this tray. It is a little snug, but it will work. I think the only downside on this particular lid, which, and look at that lid is so thin you can barely see it on my screen. Oh, nice. Oh, that'll just end up falling. No, it won't work that way because of the way those lids are designed. That painter's tape will get wet and it'll just flop right out. I work with painter's tape enough that stuff gets wet and it's useless. It's almost as bad as basically a newspaper. But yeah, no, as I was saying, the only drawback on these lids is there's no ventilation. It's just a straight solid greenhouse.
Mom's having trouble with one of the chickens getting in the coop.
What Jiffy needs to work on, both Jiffy and Ferry-Morse, they need to work on lid systems that have vents.
And taller.
I mean, that's pretty tall as is. I mean, that's got a good height to it.
Oh, here we go. I came across these African giant hybrids. We'll talk about those in a bit. But essentially, these here
Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering when you were going to bring those ones out because those looked interesting.
Yeah, it is one pot though. It's only one container.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't sell that with an insert.
Yeah. Well, anyways, there's those 20 packs I was telling you about.
Yeah, the standard ones. No. So you're supposed to stick that in the bottom tray. That way
Yeah.
you pull those out, but you still have your greenhouse that collects the water.
There we go.
It's a little short, but
It's on the bottom. It's sitting on the bottom.
oh wow.
You got a little bit of air gap here, so you're not over moisture. So it allows at least a little bit of air in there.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah. The Dollar Family Tree.
Dollar Family Tree General.
Yeah. So and these were what, $1.25? You know,
Yeah, I might have to check my Dollar General to see if they have them.
and don't drop those. I didn't get there's not a whole lot of seeds in those, but
Are those the 50-cent packs?
well, anyways,
That lid is just a tad bit too small.
little snug, but yeah, they actually
Jason,
almost fit in here.
Make yourself big now.
Already am.
Well, that guy jokes is not me.
You. Okay.
Jason, make yourself big, not me.
Well, I'm getting there. My hands are busy. Alrighty.
As long as both hands are above the table,
Yeah, so the trays just barely fit in here.
a little snug.
A little snug, but yeah, you can fit 6 of them in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do they fit the other way? If you other length?
No,
There,
they will not.
you can't get another one in front of it.
No.
Ooh.
But yeah, but you can get 6 of them in here that way. I might have to go get a couple more here in a few days. This would be perfect for doing, planting a couple herbs in here, putting on a windowsill, and you get them started. Then you just, pluck them off as you needed. Fill it 80% full of your potting soil, put your plants in there, off you go.
Yeah.
And you got a windowsill. Usually they're what? You won't, unless it's like a kitchen windowsill that's got a wide base on there. I wouldn't use it like for a regular windowsill for like in the like a bedroom or a living room or something like that.
Have you seen my windowsills? My windowsills are like
You're perfect for that, for the rammed earth house or a block house.
My
That would be
damn
perfect. Yeah.
6.5 inches deep.
Yeah, that would be perfect for like your instance. But for me, no. I don't
Yeah,
have
well, if you're in a standard house, yeah, I think your windowsill or even your window ledges are what, maybe about 4, maybe 5 inches.
It doesn't mean you can't put a small shelf there, a very inexpensive shelf, and
Yep.
put these there. Because it's what you spend maybe $10 on brackets and about $3-4 for a piece of wood. You got a nice growing shelf. But I kind of like this idea than putting that up on top. We put these down. I can show you guys.
Oh, you don't even have to do that. If you've got those pony packs, you can just line the pony packs and just set each one of those lids on top of it.
Yeah, hold your water. There's enough venting there, so you're not gonna over soak put your plants in a situation where you're gonna have algae and mold. And then you just put these on. It's little. There we go. And it's on there.
That one looks like it got a little melty.
Yeah, I think it was from the strap around it. And as you see, the soil is getting a little bit dry. You just get like a large, syringe or something in there. You can Pop in there and put your water bin in there, or just lift it out and water it.
Yeah,
So
about
this
half a cup of water.
Yeah. So there's something you can grow your little microgreens in for those who are interested.
Yeah, if you don't use the pony pack setup yet, then yes, that's a perfect way to do microgreens.
Yeah.
If you're running it with the pony pack system, then that's probably better off for like your standard growing. If you're doing
Yeah.
kind of like what me and Jason and everybody else does, you start your seed packs in there and you just pop them out and keep going.
You can also put your bunching chives in here. Get them going. Just come with little scissors. Snip, snip. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah.
And chives have a shallow root.
Yes. Anything that's going to be a shallow root would be perfect for this. That's going to be, maybe a season, maybe 2 seasons old. And then you just throw it through the shredder, or throw everything through a shredder or in the compost bin and start over again the following year.
Yeah, it does look like a cake pan. Like a little mini cake pan.
Yeah. It won't handle the oven to make your bread, but
It'll handle the oven. It just won't come out in one piece.
yeah, melted. Yeah. But I like these pony packs I've been getting here. The stuff I get my peppers in. These are nice. These are a lot stronger than the old ones used to be. Remember how the old ones were real flimsy and real soft?
Extra brittle.
Yeah, these ones here, these newer ones now, are a little bit stronger.
Well, that's good.
I think that's one of the reasons why they also went up in price too, because these are better.
Yeah, it's really funny now that they're actually starting to sell those. You can find that stuff in most hardware stores that have like your big box stores.
Yeah.
Before you couldn't get stuff like that. The only way to get half the time the planter packs that they come with they come with the plants with those stupid little holes in them. The only time you can get one of those is if you bought the damn plant.
Yeah.
Now they sell. Now like this year and last year they just started selling them. Like you can just buy them and you can buy stacks of them.
Oh yeah.
They're like $1.35 for but they range from like $1.35 up to like $3 a pot, depending on the size of the pot.
Yeah, so that's why I just grabbed these, just out of curiosity, and then when I put them in the trays, I was like, oh yeah, the boundaries are.
I do like those because those look like they're what the 3-inch is that the 2.5 or the 3-inch high lid?
These are going to be the 3-inch high lids.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked like a high lid when you pulled them out because of how deep it was.
It might be good for maybe 3 seasons, but for $1.25,
I'll take 3 seasons for $1.25.
yeah, I would too. I got some of these now that are in their 4th season.
Well, as long as you keep them maintained and you're not just leaving them out in the sun all year long.
Yeah, and I got the Ferry Morris trays, the original ones. I got some that are on their 3rd season right now.
I will be right back. I have to go talk to a man about a wedding.
You go right ahead. When we get back, we'll talk about these seeds. We're going to open these up tonight and check out and see what kind of seeds these are, because they're actually pretty good large size in here. There's not a whole lot of them in here. But then again, you don't need a whole lot of sunflower seeds. They are prolific seeders. And they usually have a very, very good germination rate. These are 65 days to bloom. So I got plenty of time to get these out. I bought the broccoli. Unfortunately, I missed that window on that one. So I'm actually going to save the seeds for that one, for next season. I try to find some of the plants that are, already been going for a couple of weeks, and I can't find them anywhere. And oh my goodness, the price of the strawberries is ridiculous. I would love to find the strawberries already in 6-packs around here, but no, I cannot. They're all in the single little pots for over $6 each for one plant. And then they got the ones that are in the little bigger pot They want $16 for those, which is a little on the crazy side. But yeah, as soon as Cliff gets back, we're going to go ahead and we'll open up a pack of these African giant hybrids. Again, I will show this up here. If you guys want to get a screenshot, now's your chance. These are from Ferry Morris, as everybody can see. Woo-hoo, Ferry Morris. He tends to run like fairies. Oh, and by the way, I've already seen the lightning bugs this year. There's Cliff, admiring the silence.
Helps if when I'm trying to speak, I unmute my dumb butt.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, were those the mammoths?
These are not the Russian mammoths. These are the African giant hybrids.
Okay.
So, I'll open up that package there. Yeah,
I'm a weird one. I always cut the corner off at a 45-degree angle,
Yeah.
about a quarter inch in.
Oh, wow. Cliff, you ought to see the size of these.
I'm waiting. I'm looking. I'm waiting.
Oh, wow.
Big old ass sunflower seeds or tiny ones? Scooting with the right. What the heck?
Look
Look
at
a sunflower seed?
Yeah.
What?
These
Oh,
are
yeah.
the
Okay, that one
African
looks more like a
giant hybrids.
sunflower seed.
Yeah. And this is the pack. This is all of them.
That was the whole pack. You dumped the whole pack in your hand. You got what? Like
Yes,
8
7 seeds.
seeds? Wow.
But they're good sized seeds.
Yeah, well, let's see what their viability is.
Now, we're going to find out. I grabbed 2 packets, but like I said, we only need a couple of seeds to go. And then, right as it's starting to get done, I'm probably going to have to get a cheesecloth or a burlap bag or something I can cover the seed heads with to keep the dove out of them.
Like I said, I just use mulch.
Mulch to keep the birds off of the plants.
Oh yeah, they don't. Well, they won't. Oh, to keep them off of the plants? No, that's to keep them from eating the seeds out of the dirt.
No, keep them from eating out of the seed head. Oh, hold on. I'll do that again. Yeah, my white light above me is pretty bad. It washes a lot of stuff out. That might not even be dark enough. Let's try this here. Yeah,
Set it on the back of one of your deep cell trays on the pony pack trays.
there we go.
Just don't drop them on the desk. Scoot it back just a tad bit towards yourself. And there you go. Perfect.
You can see those?
Yep.
Okay, because I can't see the screen. Okay, I can see it. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
Those are big seeds.
Yeah, pretty big. Let's like I said, let's see what the vitality rate is on those and how big the head gets.
Yeah. So I will definitely keep tabs. So that should give me 14 seeds if they're both going to be the same. So I'm hoping, because I like the big old giant sunflowers. I also like the small sunflowers too.
Small ones are okay, but they generate the seed heads on there are so tiny. You're better off growing those if you're trying to feed birds.
Yeah, like I said, I remember when I was living in Chandler and we planted the Russian mammoths. Those were huge seeds. They were not small. Like the ones that you see now, the mammoth sunflowers. The seeds have gotten really small on them.
Yeah, I don't know if it might have been a bad batch from that seed when they were growing, but
I don't know where they're grown at. It could have been an overly wet year. It could have been a drought type of year. I don't know because I don't know where they were planted, harvested from. Give me a moment. I'm good. Yeah, there's so many different factors that can happen over the summer for a plant.
Yeah, I kind of really wish now at this point I would have gotten the a seed pack from Epic Gardening when he had his epic massive sunflower.
Uh-huh.
He had 2 of them. So something like, I think he said he had like 3 to 5 pounds worth of, or no, sorry, he said each one of those heads or the head weighed like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
The head on that thing. And that sucker was like, you said that thing was like 12, 14 inches across, or like 14 or 16 inches across.
Yeah.
It was absolutely humongous.
Well, you've seen the pictures I've posted in the past.
Yeah.
Those were huge flowers.
Yeah.
And you saw how much that we harvested. I mean, just think of your hold up your cheesy ball container if you still got it.
That one?
Yeah, well, remember when they were fatter and round?
Yeah. I still technically have one, but I got like 20 plates and some peppers on top of that other one.
Can you imagine filling 3 of those full?
Yeah, I can
Plus
imagine that.
more. I mean, I filled up and I gave a lot of seeds out too to everybody else in the neighborhood. I gave them away at work. I probably would have had maybe 5, 6 of those full without giving them all away.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, and you saw how many plants I had. I only had maybe a dozen and a half seed heads that I was able to harvest that were large. All the rest of them were a little bit on the smaller side, but I had some, 18 inches across.
Even on the small side, they'll still produce.
Yeah, I mean, they still had large seeds in them. But I think it was where it was. The ones that were out in the sun all day did very, very well. Now, once I got around the corner and started going into the shade, they started getting the afternoon shade. And the morning shade from the house, they got smaller. And that was also towards the end of the watering line, which is they still should have gotten the most water.
Oh, damn, this isn't working. Holy shit. Oh, well.
Now, like I said, I was going through the store today and I was feeling the packets of the seeds. How large are these seeds? How large are these seeds? I came across a couple of the other Russian mammoths, still small seeds in there, a lot of small seeds. When I picked up that one, I go, wow, these are large seeds, but there's not a whole lot in there. Let's check those out. Like I said, they are a hybrid. It doesn't mean that they're going to revert over time back to a smaller seed.
Yeah, that's the one drawback with when you get a hybrid plant. It can be one or the other.
Yeah.
So whatever the 2 species of plant were originally, you have a 50-50 chance of it being one of those 2 plants.
Yeah. And what I'm thinking about doing is taking the largest seed heads that I got, save those, and use the other ones for like a giveaway, or somebody asked me for some sunflower seeds to eat, seeds to bait the mice with, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that
Which
would work.
reminds me, I need to plant some of those black sunflower seeds too. That'll help keep a lot of the birds out of my garden during harvest time.
I'm still here just trying to figure out where to put stuff because I have figured out where to put this tray now. The only spot I got is at the foot of my bed where all my stuff is piled.
Yeah, I gotta find out where to get those little wicking trays from.
The wicking mats. You might have to buy those online. Honestly,
I'm sure.
I think that might be the only place you can find those.
Well, I could probably just go straight to Ferry Morris and probably pick them up there off their website if they carry it.
Their website's a little expensive. I was perusing it the other night looking for stuff. And the Ferry Morris is actually complete. Their actual website is actually sold out of the link cables.
Of the link cables.
But Amazon still has a whole bunch of them. You can get them in various shapes or various lengths, all
Yeah.
the way up to like
But
24 inches.
I like the stands that they come on. I'm looking at one with the stands. So you can have a reservoir of water, and then you can put the trays on top of that, and that pig blanket soaks it all up, and then the soil from the bottom of your trays.
Just, yeah,
Wick it up.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. But they also, when you get them, they also sell you it's a deeper tray cell. So your tray's about an inch, like an inch to a half inch deeper, or 3/4 to an inch deeper.
Yeah,
So they can get that wicking mat in there.
yeah. I just need the top on it just enough for them to get their adult leaves, not the sun grabber leaves.
Sun grabbers. That's funny. I use the term sun grabber now. I'm like, I run across everybody's using that term.
Yeah.
I'm like, all the years I've been watching gardening channels, nobody ever calls them the sun grabbers. I just started calling them the sun grabbers because those are the first two that pop up, and they're usually
They
the
grab
ones
it
that are
as
like,
well, yeah.
yeah, sun grabbers. They're basically the little solar antennas.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna direct sow those seeds, and I'll probably put them. I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but I need to get them a spot where I can get quite a bit of water on them. Oh, and my I don't know if you saw my video of the update on the compost piles.
I saw the one where you made the rings, where you were making the two rings, inoculating it for the dirt, and
I put it as a short.
that's a
7
possibility.
days later, that pile is hitting 100 degrees. I wasn't all the way in it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I mean, it actually started cooking the following day. It was warm when I picked it up before I put more stuff on top of it. And it was only a third full. And then I did a bunch of mowing, and I mowed everything like short ice, almost scalping. And then I filled that one there, and it's already dropped 6-7 inches over the week. And it's supposed to kick in tomorrow night.
I just raked up from the other side of the yard. My dad log split everything that we cut that was cut from the tree. He finished it all today, and I took all of the bits and pieces of bark and I just chucked it on top of my compost bin.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's on there. I added probably 2 feet worth of like actual material.
You gonna water it this year?
I water it all the time. It's already gotten
okay.
water.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year's composting as much as I'm doing this year.
Yeah, I'll probably go in there with a pitchfork and I'll turn it turn it as best I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm leaving mine.
Oh, I've got big stuff in there. I've got chunks of tree bark, big old chunks of wood in there. All right, take care, Cecilia. Have a good night.
Later,
Thank you for
Cecilia.
joining us.
Yeah, and another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the small chipper. I don't like that chipper, but it's better than nothing. I was actually looking for chippers online last night, and I found one for $700 that looks like I might like.
I think the one I picked up was like 150.
Well, I'm talking about a gas one.
A good, decent one. Well, you got Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight sells an okay chipper, but that thing is a pain to start, let me tell you.
Well, not only that, if it gets clogged, it is an hour to take it apart, unclog it, and put it back together.
Well, just take off the side panel and do it.
Yeah, that's because you have to unbolt it.
It's only like 4 or 5 bolts that holds the whole side panel on.
7 bolts.
Yeah, we've got to get ours fixed.
But the one I saw last night online is it's just a little hatch that you open up, and there's a door. It swings open, and you have access to it right immediately. So I'm liking that one. It's an extra $200 from the Harbor Freight. But if it saves me an hour from when it gets clogged up, Yeah,
Yeah, the one thing I do not like about that Harbor Freight chipper is the fact that it has no directional pull. Like, you can't change the direction of where that wood shoots out. It basically shoots out almost straight down, but that thing spins so damn fast when there's no wood in there, it actually blows a hole in the dirt.
yeah.
So unless you have that on like a
Well-
concrete post or like a post set with like a concrete bin
Yeah,
or a wood bin, and even then, I tried putting it on something that would collect the freaking mulch, and that stuff, it just shot it everywhere.
yeah. Let me check this out because I saw this in my. I just watched it last night. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this up here. Oh, hold on. And let me copy that. And then back out of that. So I'm not running that. Put a new tab. Paste that in there. Hit enter. And let's see. What? That's not what I asked for.
Don't ask for it, you shall receive.
I hit copy on it.
Yeah,
It gave me something totally different.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I've never had that happen. So there's copy. Get back up into here. Back up.
Is it the Lowe's one?
Yes.
The DK2 wood chipper?
Yeah, the OPC 533 at the Kohler 169cc engine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let me pull it up here, and then I can share the screen.
That's interesting.
This one right here. See, I like how that shoots. You can rotate it.
Yeah, the one on the bottom? Yeah, that's a weird side shoot, though, because it looks like you have the option of
Turning it upside
shooting
down.
out this way, but it looks like the way that's designed is when you put your sticks in there, it chucks them up to shoot them out that hole.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any other. Okay, so yeah, it shucks it. It shoots them up and pops them in there.
Yeah. Okay, now I can rotate it here. Okay. And you see there, right there, there's a little clasp.
Yeah.
You can actually open that and unclog it. And it won't take it forever. And I like it so you can actually rotate that to the left or to the right or up. So you can blow it over a whole large area. I do like that idea. You know, it only takes the 3-inch branches, but everything else larger than that, it's going to be firewood. And, you know, it's got that nice little stand right there. Another thing I'm interested in is I probably will be removing that right there, the safety
Kickback
shield,
guard?
and so I can drop all the leaves and stuff like that in there, because that stuff is so stiff you can't get the leaves to pass through it.
I didn't know I was at a conference.
Oh, let's see what else is there. Again, there's that one there. And there's the other sheet. But I like the idea. The whole top tray, everything swings out. It'd be nice if they showed it open. But yeah, it spins just like the normal chipper.
Yeah, it looks like it chucks it. Eats it from the bottom and then shoots it out the side.
Yeah. But on the video,
Oh, there's it. There's it open right there. Oh no, that's just the motor side.
yeah, that's the motor side. The guy opened it up on video and he showed the inside of it, and I do like the design of the inside. So
Those
this
are
is
just aesthetic
this is the
pictures.
one I am contemplating on getting. It's nice. It's it's got a little toe on there. One from Harbor Freight does not. You got to tote that around yourself.
It's got wheels and a handle though.
Yeah, it does have the handle right there on the other side, right there. Let's go back up to this one right here, that 360. Okay, let it load again. Yeah, because there's so you can tip it and you can move it
Yeah.
by hand. But I am thinking about, you can tow this with a mower or a little yard tractor.
Yeah. That's what it's pretty much designed for.
Yeah, and I
So
don't
you can
have
go
to tow
around
it.
with like a. Not, I was gonna say not a Cub Cadet, but actually you could probably tow that with a Cub Cadet.
Yeah,
I
with
got a
Cub
hookup
Cadet,
package for it,
or a Husqvarna or anything else. It has the
Yeah.
hitch on.
or even like a side by
Deere.
side.
Yeah, side by side. Yeah, it would be nice if you get an optional chute for it, so you can shoot it into the back of the side by side. Then you can haul it from one location to another.
Yeah. Well, you can probably just stick with. They probably just put a small trash can under it, and then fill the trash can, and then just put the trash can in
yeah.
the back of the
You can-
side by
you can
side
set-
of that little back end. What they consider a trunk on those things.
Now, what I would like
CR
to see.
sliding out in 15 minutes.
All right, CR. Yeah. Like I said, it'd be nice if it had like a little third wheel. You can push it around, like a little, a caddy cart.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if it had a chute that you can go up and you can actually fill something with. I mean, you
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to
slightly
fill it
taller
in.
chute.
Yeah, that would be kind of neat.
It's possible that they might actually sell an adapter or a another
Yeah.
add-on, because a lot of the times they never show you the actual stuff for these.
Yeah,
But if you go to like the websites, they sometimes you can find like these weird adapter pieces that are actually longer that they don't list on there, but for some reason they're
Now,
on the
what
main
would
websites.
it would be nice if there was like a big leaf tray on here, over here, like on this side here where it doesn't discharge, and you can bolt on like a large hinge, so you actually have a plate you can cover it, and then you can uncover it and it locks into place, so you can pile your leaves on there and put it in slowly, so it'll actually shred the leaves.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like I said,
yeah, that's what I said, Sarah. You're sliding out the top of the hour in
Yeah.
15 minutes. Well, that's the thing, though. Those aren't really designed for shredding leaves because how big they chop the pieces of wood.
It has the blades in it. It has the blades in it. But like I said, I just needed to get those leaves cut down just a little bit finer, and it'll be fine. If I cut them down too fine, then they're going to fall through the holes in my cages.
What's up, YTP?
Hey,
Wow.
Gary, how's it going? So yeah, I'm actually contemplating on spending the extra $200 and getting a better piece of equipment than Harbor Freight. Because the one from Harbor Freight, it's like 6 or 7 bolts right here. You have to unbolt. First, you got to take the top tray off. You need to unbolt the top tray, unbolt the where the
Blade housing
the
cage.
blades, and then you got to get in there in a very tight area to actually try and get in there. This one here is a little bit wider than the Harbor Freight.
Ooh, Amazon's
Just by,
actually got one for $4.99.
The same thing.
Kind of similar.
Yeah. I mean, if I had one that's a little bit bigger, yeah, I might do that. But this might be all that I need.
3-inch shipping capacity.
I do miss the big Vermeer I used to operate.
That one's
you put
212 cc's.
Yeah.
But they don't show. They don't show a side view of the chipper housing. That's
Yeah.
all. Everything you see is motor side.
Yeah.
That's a 7 horsepower
But the
motor
thing that's
though
got
on
me
that
sold.
sucker.
The thing that's got me sold on here is that clasp to get in there and unclog it. Because it doesn't matter what kind of chipper you have, you're going to clog it. And believe me, I have clogged some of the biggest Vermeers. And
Actually,
the Bobcats.
in the entire time that I've had ours, I've never got it stuck.
Oh yeah. If there's a way to
It's a 15
plug
to
up a
1
chipper,
to
I'll find it.
Alpha Works 212cc engine on a 7 horsepower motor.
Yeah.
But the problem is, like I said, they don't show a side by of the engine housing.
Yeah, I just want something I can throw. Like I said, I would love to get a hold of an old Troy built Tomahawk with all the different grates in there. But they don't make it no more. They haven't made it in several years. And the ones I can find online are either, kind of junk for parts, or one that's actually in excellent, good condition, or like extremely expensive.
All right,
So,
this rabbit hole on here, I'm never going to end. Actually, I don't even see the one for Harbor Freight on here. That's funny.
What, a little chipper?
No,
Yeah.
just in general, the chipper from Harbor Freight, it's not even showing up on it. Oh, there it is. Here's the first one.
Yeah, because I looked at that one. I'm going, wow, that thing is 14 amps. You know how much of a size of extension cord I'm going to have to buy to get out there?
For an electric one?
Yeah, that's 15 amps.
Yeah, that's the Harbor. That one's a newer version of the one that they currently show on the website for Harbor Freight. I don't have that version. I have an entirely different style.
Yeah, Gary, if you want to come up, just let me know. I'll send you the link so you can come up.
Super handy chipper. Oh yeah, there's a good Woodmills one for $3K.
Yeah, Mr. YouTube Police, he does garden too, by the way.
Ooh, nice. Well, yeah, we can get a top of the line chipper.
Top of the line.
Yeah, professional grade.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah.
feel like dropping 20K or 30K on a freaking wood chipper?
The one I'd like to get my hands on, we're talking 80, 90K minimum used.
Carlton Professional Tree.
Yes, I know. I'll buy a pickup truck over that, or a van,
Like a house.
or yeah, property. Now, if I need a chipper that big, no, I'm calling the professionals in. And they can do it for me. They'll get it all done in a few hours, as long as it's all ready for them.
It's in a few hours. If they're just chipping, man, those things will. It's like an hour at best.
See, there goes Belt Loop Homestead right there. Go ahead and pick him up, fellas and ladies. Which reminds me, I have not picked up that channel from him yet.
I'm just watching this stuff just munch these branches. See, there's a 770 series. Let's see what the 770 series is. That is.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I get in there, I need to get in there first. I forgot I don't have my YouTube set up right now. So
Yeah. Biggest you can stick in there is 7 inches of what they got for the entryway.
no, I had that big Vermeer one at work. That thing could take a 10-inch tree, auto feed. It was awesome. Okay, let's do. Actually, what am I going in there for?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one going.
There we go.
I got all these times.
Yeah. Okay, where it is. We got it there. We're going to go ahead and. Oh, come on. I'm not trying to remove
That's
it.
awesome, Belt Loop. Hopefully your gardening prospects work out for you.
Yeah. There we go. And he just picked up another subscriber. 521.
Molly's sitting right there. She's like
I know. but I'm
4
picking
feet
it up
away
now.
from Jason.
And let's go ahead and do this here. Oh, my window's not working correctly here. There we
Behind
go.
the window.
There we go. All right, now he's got some armor.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Oh, he says, "What's up, Molly?"
I said so.
And let's see. Well, here, let's go ahead and do this in case he wants to pop up and talk gardening tonight.
He can't. He's at work.
Oh, he's at work. Okay. Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat because I was trying to navigate everything there real quick.
He
And
said, I would love to, but I don't have a camera at work, and they won't let me. Sometimes I think they wrote the policy just to keep me from being live.
yeah, well, where he's at, I don't blame him. I said, I'm so looking forward to, getting some stuff to actually grow this year. I'm able to harvest. It'll be a little bit easier to water. I don't have to water everything that's around the plants. It's just inside the planters. It'll help hold a lot of the moisture in there too as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I won't have to use up so much water this year.
No.
Well, I said, gardening is easy. It just takes time to learn it. It's not something you'd be good at overnight.
Well, unless you're the random, there's those few that like have an absolute mad green thumb, and they just put stuff in the ground and it takes off. And I hate to do this, but I'm actually one of the few. I'm just really good at growing stuff.
Yeah.
Not
Except
necessarily in huge quantities, but I can grow it.
Yeah.
It won't die on me
Yeah.
unless it's
Like,
a citrus tree.
yeah, and get your last mishap.
Or
Have you
yeah,
received it
if you don't pay attention to your seeds and you leave them soaking wet for a week because you put too much damn water in the tray.
No, my creek never did dry up. It was just really slow. And yes, it is almost back to normal now. Oh yeah, we got a couple of the master gardeners around in this area.
No. That's not what you do. Who is it?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for bees to show up because it's not time for a split yet. That should be coming up here this next month. And
Yeah, I'm not driving an hour and a half to do that because that's probably in the next city over, which is Santa Fe, and I'm not driving up to Santa Fe.
Yeah.
I have not seen any more of the bees since the beginning of the year.
Oh, I still got the bees. I got the wisteria. Oh shoot! Oh, doggone it!
What are you doing?
Brain fart! Brain fart!
Did you buy another garden hose?
No, not yet.
Those long green stick things.
Yeah.
That's
Baby
that thing, dude.
cabbages.
I was laughing at myself after I finished filming that stupid thing. I'm like, long
I know.
green stick things. I'm like, how dumb can you be, kid?
And then when I was previewing my video, I'm going, "Oh man, really? I couldn't think of Brussels sprouts right off the top of my head."
Mini cabbage.
So, has your corn started to tassel yet?
The second one is getting close.
Ooh. So we're talking
That
about
first
3 or
one's
4 days.
actually getting pretty big. I
Getting
think I'm
those
going to end up with like a little mini, like 4 or 5 inch corn head on, like a 4-inch corn on there.
little baby corn you get in your salads.
Yeah. Dead honest, I think it might actually be a baby corn, but I want to get it transplanted. I just got to wait another week.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to that video.
Because, I did check the weather today for the next 10 days, and I don't have any freezing weather. I have one more day where it's going to get down to like 34. But again, every time I check the weather,
It changes.
I forgot my password.
All day tomorrow.
Yeah, we're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow and heavy stuff on overnight onto Friday and most of Friday. I'm going, let it rain. I'm at work.
Spend more time in the garden.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the weather since this morning.
Yeah, I check mine. Like I said, I constantly check mine because I do not
Yeah,
want to
62.
be outside caught with my pants down. Essentially, did that say
Yeah.
100?
100 what?
I saw something on my screen. It said like 105. I was like, wait, what? There's no way.
Yeah. Maybe
Tuesday
in
the
Africa?
26th. That's changed. That's now 32 degrees. It was 34.
Yeah, it's supposed to start raining at 5 a.m. The thunderstorms are supposed to be overnight Friday from Thursday to Friday.
Oh, I just got to see what April's going to bring me. If April's, I'm just going to start planting like April, like right at the beginning of April. Oh, you're not monopolizing the chat. There's not a lot
no.
of people that, at this point. There's probably
keep
only
chatting.
4 or 5 of us in here.
Keep chatting because it helps the algorithm. Yeah, so Friday we got the thunderstorms early in the morning. Let's see, and it's supposed to rain all day. Actually, until about maybe 3 or 4 p.m.
I'm not looking forward to Friday. You bastard. I don't care about KFC. I'm not hungry right now.
Oh,
It's going to be 71 degrees on Friday, and then it goes right back to 68, 52, 50, 70 on the 30th. Oh, yeah, it's starting to get warm.
Oh.
I don't eat
On the
bananas
29th,
anyway,
it's
so I
supposed
don't
to be 80.
care.
Yeah, everything's gonna be in the high 60s for a couple days, and then it goes into the mid 70s and the high 70s and 80. So my nighttime lows will be in the 50s. Awesome. That means I can turn the heater off and the heat lamp off and just open up the windows.
I had mine. I had both the window, I had the vent and the door wide open, and that sucker got to like 85 in the greenhouse today. And also planted a bunch of random stuff today. Just because I was like, you know what? Screw it. It's getting warm. I want to see what happens. So I planted 2 bush beans, those black turtle bush beans. I planted those in a planter that already had, apparently, I think one of my peppers, one of the random pepper seeds I chucked in the planter germinated. So I have no idea what pepper it is because I was I opened up like 8 different peppers on that area. So I have no idea which one germinated. So I have 1 pepper plant. I'm assuming it's a pepper plant. I put 2 bush beans in there because I know those aren't going to crowd each other out.
All right.
And then I planted 6 loofahs today, just randomly, because I said, I was like, you know what, screw it, why not? And then I planted 15, 18, about 15 or 18 tulips. Because I had a little 6-inch container that had tulips in there from last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wanted to see if they were still alive, so I yanked one out because, the tops are completely dead.
Yeah.
So essentially they're overwintering because they're bulb style, but bulbs do tend to grow separate tubers and, like to grow. They're like garlic.
Yeah, I had one of my daffodils went to seed.
Already?
It's got a seed pod on there, yes.
You just planted them like 2 weeks ago.
No, they bloomed like 2 weeks ago. They've been in the ground for quite some time. I've never transplanted them.
Ah.
They've actually survived me shuffling everything around in the backyard. Yeah, you guys don't know how bad the backyard was when I first got here. I should have taken pictures and I should have taken videos. I should have started YouTube when I first got here, and I didn't do it. And I kicked myself in the butt for not doing it. That was a lot of lost content.
Belt loop, I'm the same way. It can snow over here, and I still won't wear a jacket to work. But yeah, I was taking those apart, and like I said, I pulled the first one out, and I was like, that sucker had like 3 tubers attached to it. I'm like, okay. So I was like, heck yeah. So I went to pull them out. The rest of them, there was 6 in that little pot. There was 6 main heads, and each one of them had like 3 to 4 tubers on, or 3 to 4 rhizomes growing off the side. So I was like, heck yeah! So I separated all of them, planted them in one of my 16-inch pots, and I filled that thing. That thing's only got about 6-8 inches of dirt in it. I filled the rest of that with mulch and bark, and then topped it off with some soil mix that I made earlier to do that. And I probably put about, let's see, I put 5 in the middle, 1 in the center, or 5 in like 5 or 6 in a ring, 1 in the center, and I think like 8 around the outside, 8 or 9 around the outside. And then I had a couple of extra leftover ones, so I put like 5 more in the container they came out of, and 2 more randomly in other containers that I just have laying around. That I was just like, screw it, let's see if they'll grow.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think those 2 little peppers I had are going to make it.
Which ones?
The chili tapings, I might have to go ahead and purchase a packet of the chili tapings.
Keep trying.
Yeah, but like I said, that's the last of my seeds.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fork up the $10 and get a packet. But I'm supposed to get like 100 seeds.
Bell Loop, what peppers were you growing that you didn't make it? And second question is, how did you overwinter them? Some Black Crims tomatoes this year?
Oh, I would have to dig back online, Gary, to find out where I got them. I still get the commercials that pop on my Weather Channel app. The Carolina Reapers.
I just seen that. Some ghost peppers. I have a ghost pepper tree, the ghost pepper plant. It's actually 3 years old now. This is actually its 3rd season. Ooh, Caribbean red hot peppers. I don't know of those ones. Now you got me curious on that one.
Hey Gary, try out those little the chili tapings. Little tiny pepper, big kick.
Okay, so it's
Almost looks like candy. On Cliff.
they do. They look like little tiny mini. They basically look like those berries you're not supposed to eat off those bushes, but the birds will eat the hell out of them. But there's a secondary it's like the poisonous version we all know. You see red berries on a little tree, you don't touch it. But there's an edible version. But yeah, they're like these little tiny red berries about the size of a pea.
Smaller than a pea. Not much, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the size difference is almost negligible. But yeah, they pack a little kick to them.
Oh, yeah. It was still funny when Tyler ate one. That was funny.
I can't believe. Yeah, I mean, I gave him one. The first thing he bit into it, and he goes, "Oh crap!" I'm like, "Boy, I know I've seen you eat a Carolina Reaper, and you're." But it's been a hot minute since he's eaten anything spicy, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's over by Fort Wayne. Yeah, he's in zone 8B, he thinks.
Yeah.
Now, I've had some of my places I was looking at on the seeds, they're calling me zone 10 for the growing season during the summertime.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You're not that much lower than I am, so your zone shouldn't be much. You should be like 8B or 8A for.
Yeah, for the whole year, not for the summer growing months.
Yeah, for what? Yeah, honestly, I don't trust half the time what those damn seed packets actually tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking. I got the damn seed packet right here.
Oh, I got one right here.
Yeah, see, the thing is, even on the back of some of these seed packs, they don't really tell you what zone you're in. They give you a general idea of when to plant.
Yeah, I got all the way till July to plant these.
Yeah, I've got 3 different zone markers just in my state alone.
Hey, these things have a height of 16 feet. These African sunflower seed hybrids. Maximum height 16 feet. Let's see.
I don't believe that because I had one sunflower plant that wasn't even a mammoth giant, and that sucker was like 14 feet. That thing was huge.
Yeah, spacing is 18 to 24 inches.
Like anybody actually pays attention to spacing.
Well, it all depends on your soil type.
Velvet Queen sunflower seeds. Ooh, another one I'm curious about now.
Yeah, type that in there.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Velvet Queen sunflower. Oh, the red ones. Yeah, I have those down. I can get those down here.
Really?
They're the bright red flowers.
Show a picture, please. Well, if they're red, I'm interested.
Oh, dude, yeah, look at this thing. It is.
Oh, wow.
Turn back, get off. Like vibrant red seed.
I like that.
I might have to see. I might have to grab me some of those because yeah, I can find those. They I'm pretty sure they sell them at Blue Box Store, Red Box Store, and Blue Box Store Junior.
We'll just say the.
Although I don't like the fact that the Helianthus anus is the name of it. So I believe that translates to hell's ass.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, hell's ass is an annual plant. 6 to 8 inch flower heads with a deep crimson petal and striking mahogany center.
Height of plant?
4 to 6 feet.
Oh, that's not bad. I'll probably draw in a lot of the birds too.
That's probably gonna get a crap ton of bees. Is that with that bright
That
color?
red? Oh yeah.
Used the floral arrangements. Our seeds are non-GMO. I don't trust that they say that because I don't know. Can't
I'm sorry.
verify.
Almost all of our garden plants are. I'm going to say all of them are all GMO.
Oh, here we go. It's
Genetically modified.
We've done that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when you pollinate two different species or two different plants of the same species together to get another plant, you're genetically altering those genes in that plant. Okay. Now, when you get the GMO that everybody thinks about is they're going in there and they're splicing genes. Okay.
Not too
Yeah.
bad. That's a pretty damn plant. A pretty flower.
Like I said, we did not change corn, or no. What did I say? We did not force the corn to change. The corn forced us to change it.
Well, yeah. If you look at pictures of what corn looked like originally,
Yeah.
before we started modifying it and breeding it with other or like selective genetic mutations or whatnot,
Yeah.
to get to where we're at now, you basically had a corn cob with a corn that looked like a snaggletooth, but there was like 6 of them on there,
Yeah.
and that was a stalk of corn.
Yeah. And the original corn, only 2 years grew off of it. Now you get 4 and 6 now.
Oh, shit, who's buzzing at me now?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not doing a software update. No, screw that. Last time I did a software update, I damn near threw my phone at the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're gonna take a purple iris with the original color of the purple of the iris was actually purple, all of a sudden a sport happened. Okay, so they kept that sport and they're trying to change the color, try and keep that color. Well, over time, they started getting different colors. The mutations, because of the pollinating or the breeding stock of those plants. So over time, it changed. And same thing with roses. Now that was before they had like the microscopes and everything else to change everything. But that's how we used to change plants, was actually selective breeding.
Sea kale apparently looks like a cross between like cabbage
Exactly.
and lettuce. Man, that's a big ass plant.
But like I said, that is genetically changing the plant. Your GMO, genetically mutating organism.
Yeah. Well, that's how we get a lot of our supposed species of half the plants. Because I mean, when they started the pepper the pepper craze for the hot peppers, there
Yeah.
was only a handful of hot peppers. Now we have over 100 different varieties of hot peppers.
I would probably say 1,000 different varieties now compared to what there was 100 years ago.
Possibly, yeah, it could be.
Well, I said the chili taping, that is one of the original chilies, peppers.
I think the jalapenos are an original one too. Same with green chili. Maybe on that one, I don't quote me on that one. I live in an area that grows red and green chili, so
And yellow. And orange.
yeah, we do have the banana peppers. We do have the yellow hots.
Yeah, I know. I got some nice banana peppers too today, the sweet ones.
Sweet bananas.
I like this. I happen to like the sweet peppers.
Yeah, I think I'm going to toss that tray. I'll probably do the actual video for the actual update video for it tomorrow. And then I think I'm just going to toss everything in there and start over.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that puts you 3 weeks behind me, or behind the original process.
Yeah, I mean, I can leave them to see, but to be dead honest, I'm not going to get anything out there. I'm going to get one more sunflower to probably germinate or propagate. And at this point, I mean, I'm at the stage where I'm half tempted to just yank out the 4 or 5 that are in there that are laying down because they're like 8 inches long and they're just laying there like a dead snake.
Yeah. The only way they're going to be doing good is just plant a pot and leave it out in the sun and hope for the best.
I've got already one out there that I planted that I transplanted after I yoinked it out of another planter.
Yeah.
And I'm actually surprised it's still alive considering it got down significantly cold for the plant to tolerate itself, but it still didn't die.
So maybe it didn't get cold enough on the ground.
It's in a planter that's like half filled with dirt because I was sifting the dirt out of it to repurpose the dirt that was in there, and I just chucked it in there because it had dirt in it. It was the only planter I had that I was like, I've got enough dirt in here. I could just stick the damn thing in there. I just chucked it in there. It was sitting out there for like 2 weeks. Just chilling.
I'm just going over the chat real quick here. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Gary, and chatting. I appreciate it a lot.
Always enjoy beer and something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I had 4 out of 5 germinations from the Armenian cucumbers. So if I can get just 1 or 2 of those to survive to fruiting, I'll be happy with that one there. Because for some reason, I did not collect the seeds, or if I did collect the seeds from last year, I don't know what I did with them. And the problem is they look just like melon seeds. Yeah, and like I said, I got plenty of those hot peppers from Cecilia. Yeah, like I said, I think Friday I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of money. Oh, yes, I grew them last year, and I love those. I'm going to have to order those online, too, as well.
You didn't save any of the seeds?
I didn't get a chance to. I mean, somebody came home and decided to, let's just take out the garden. I didn't even know about it.
Wasn't me.
I know, there's your mom's husband. There's, I barely had time enough to save my several of those sweet peppers that I was able to get. And by the time he got to there, the garden is like, oh man, it was devastating. He just
Like,
went
who just
there
goes
and
into somebody else's garden and just starts digging stuff up?
well, his mother-in-law's property that I had the garden on.
Uh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
he didn't get to use it, and he tore it all up. Like, really? But like I said, I got a lot of zucchini off there. I said the corn just did not do well. Zucchini did wonderful last year. It says, yeah, bring that heat on. Just like Bermuda grass. Bring it on.
Right.
But the lemon cucumbers are awesome. They are not bitter. They're not candy sweet, but they're like a sweeter cucumber. Real crisp. I mean, I guess you can slice it and pickle it. I didn't get a chance to try that, but like I said, they're about You know, they get about that big, about the size of a tennis ball is a big one.
Yeah, but they're like fairly short though, aren't they? They're only like a couple of
No,
inches
it
long.
looks like a ball. It looks like a yellow ball.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, if you're gonna be picking a lot of them, wear gloves. They're a little on the prickly side.
Yeah, they are. Regular cucumbers are the same way too. If you're not careful, they've got these little pointy, little pokely, prickly ass little hairs on them.
Oh yeah, like I said, the ones you get in the supermarket have been rubbed down and covered in wax. They keep them lasting a little bit longer.
Keep the bugs from getting into them. Really.
No, it's a lot of the fruits and vegetables that we buy at the supermarket are covered in extremely fine wax to make it nice and shiny for us to buy it.
Yeah. That's what that's why they invented that stupid garbage fit like decades ago. You spray it on your vegetables and it cleans it off. So does hot water.
Yeah. Live restrictions on the chats? No, not
No,
really.
reactions. Live reactions.
Live reactions, as in what way?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh no, I do no. Do every one of us here hates that stupid ass heart?
Oh yeah, I think it's always in the way. You know what's funny is that I don't see it on my YouTube chat on my tablet. But it's on my laptop, but it is not on my tablet.
I absolutely hate that thing. YouTube needs to get rid of it because if I wanted to put the damn heart in there, I would just literally do it the same way everybody else has been doing it for the last freaking 10, 15 years.
Or put it up there in the top of the live chat, right next to the settings and the X button. Up there at the top on that little bar. That's where they need to put it.
Yeah, they need to put it right to the same damn spot where they have the stupid donations and emojis.
Yeah, if it was there, it wouldn't be a
That's some
problem.
bitch.
It's that bottom chat line, and it hides a corner of that, and you can't see certain words until somebody else puts the chat in to have it pop up. Other than that's the only reason why I hate it is because it's the placement.
Yeah, you can't even click on it to get rid of it because then it just pops up the other window, and then you can't see like 4 lines worth of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I mean, the chat moves along fast enough. I guess it's okay, but it's just in the wrong spot.
Well, the problem is, you can take it off, Belt Loop. I know that, like you said, there is the way to do it, but you have to do that for every single live.
Yes.
You cannot remove it once and be done with it. It is every time you go live, you have to fiddle with that crap just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It is an annoying pain in the butt.
Unfortunately, it is.
If we complain enough to YouTube, they will get rid of it. That was one of the stupidest updates they ever could have done. Sticking that dumb reaction button right there.
Yeah, like I said, it'd be fine if it was, like you said, next to the donate button, right there where you have your thumbs up, thumbs down, share, report, save. It could have been right there next to that. But no, they got to put it in the chat button. And most people, if they're going to be watching a live, a lot of times if they pop on live, they can't see the chat on their phone.
I don't see people use it very often.
Actually, quite a few people do.
Weird too?
Yeah. Not on my personal channel, but on the other lives that I watch.
Yeah.
Like the Kelly's Country Life.
Yeah, exactly. They should put it by the emojis, the next down in the chat line. That's where it should be. To be dead honest, they need to just remove it entirely because I can literally do the exact same thing. Yes, it's easier to just go over there and click it, but you can just do this.
Yeah, like I said,
Just you can literally type the heart emoji in there and just hit enter. I mean, like, what's the point of putting that in? You got a happy face. Okay, whoop-de-doo, party thing. Oh my God, I'm shocked because somebody shit themselves. And then 100%. 100%. Like, what does the 100% even mean? Like, what is the value of having that pop up on the screen?
I have no idea.
I thought it was the 100. You know, like when you kick him down the well.
Oh, 100 kick him down the well. But yeah, like I said, it's in the wrong place. I can see it as a reaction button. Everybody's, it's a quick hit reaction button. That's all it is. You click it once, it's gone. You don't have to search for it in the chat or anything else like that, or search for any emojis. It's there. It's
That's why majority of us hate where that damn thing. We do not want it on our chats. I've even had big YouTubers complain, saying that was the stupidest thing they could have done.
But I like it for the reason as it's a reaction for the algorithm. It's in the wrong location.
I don't even want it there for the algorithm. Like that thing can, and me personally, for my algorithm, I do not want that thing at all anywhere near or on my channel. I hate it. It's an absolute pain in my testicles.
Like I said, for me, it's just in the wrong spot. I don't mind it. It's in the wrong spot. Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, Gary, if you didn't get the chance, what was that gentleman we were talking about earlier that's in Southern California?
Oh shit, I just picked him up.
Yeah. He's all the way back on last Thursday's history. I didn't get to watch him yet this on my weekend.
Give me a second. I have it on. Should have it still on my StreamYard. StreamYard side.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blake did sneak in, little turd. Where did that guy go?
Remember, hold on,
Look,
brother.
Ajax popped in. Oh yeah, that's never mind. That was Tyler. I think I might have gone too far.
Yeah.
Where the hell? See, now I forgot the dude's name already. Like,
Yeah. Jeez. Let me see if I can get back to it. I should have just clicked onto it real quick, and so I can have it at the top of my list.
yeah, the thing is, I clicked on it from the chat.
Oh, I can just. There we go. Just And I know there's a D in there.
That's what she said.
When did you guys talk about this?
We just talked about it earlier. I was just letting Gary know about it. I mean, he's got a lot of content.
Oh snap! I guess hunting and stuff popped in too. I didn't see that either.
Did he pop in too? I missed it.
Yeah,
Because you're looking at it at a different screen.
I think you and me. It's right when we were talking about the trays. That's because even Blake snuck in.
Yeah. Pop that off right now so I can have a stogie.
It was right before Earl popped in. Everyone snuck in.
What is it? It's for the life of me, I cannot remember right now. And I've been watching him. DJ's Devil Dogs.
That is funny. Like I'm already caught up to where we are at now, almost, and I still have not seen that link in there.
Well, I didn't post it. That's the whole thing. Oh, you know what? I'll just go straight to me.
I could have swore you did because I looked up that channel.
I did not put it in the chat, and I should have. I did not. I'm going to this time. As soon as I come across it.
Nope, it's not in mine because I don't have anything in there. Yeah, I got a freaking.
Yeah, it's a gardening
watch a
channel.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, something. What was it? Epic Epic Gardening something.
Yeah.
Or no, Advanced Gardening channel or something? Advanced Gardening?
Okay, where am I at here? March 13th.
I don't know. I'm just going to go with this one and see what I get.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Problem is, if I didn't watch all my videos again.
Should be in like your most recent watch.
Next Level Gardener.
There it is.
I'm going to click onto there.
Oh, yeah, Next Level Gardening?
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, the little house. Yeah, I got him. I picked him up last week. Remember we were talking about it.
And let's see. Let's see if this works here. All right. I clicked onto that. Yep, it took me to his home channel. We're good. Yeah. Like I said, I just came across his channel last week, my last weekend. So last Thursday. So I needed to go back to last Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
sometimes
just
that's where you hit. Sometimes you hit on tomatoes. Sometimes you don't.
yeah, he does a lot of the peppers videos too as well. So that's a big help there too as well. But I like the way he has his gardening set up with his little house up on there, or excuse me, his gardening shed. I like his gardening shed. I really do. With that thatch roof. Like I said, he's in the soil like you are, Cliff. I just don't know if he's in the Los Angeles area or the San Diego area. But I know he's somewhere in that area just by seeing the plants and the soil.
California.
I know he's
Oh,
in
wait, hold on. Never mind. It's been gardening for 30 years, 10 of which I was mentored by University of California Certified Master Gardener. Let's see. My
It doesn't
30th
say
year of
exactly
gardening.
where he's at, but I can tell just by the flora and fauna in that area.
Yeah, he's in a warmer area, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if he's in the he's in northern Los Angeles down to San Diego. He's not too far.
Gardening in the suburbs. Let's see what that says.
But I like the way his land is set up to garden on. You know, being on a hillside.
Yeah, it still doesn't say where he's at. It just gives a. Ooh, he's got a website. I'm gonna go there real quick. That should have information.
I mean, all you have to do, if he's got a PO box, you know what cities he's in. Well, the PO box is, anyways.
Let's see. Download or is about.
Oh yeah, self-sufficient me. I've had him on for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, I ran across him a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I live in garden in Southern California, Zone 10A.
10A. So he's in between San Diego and Los Angeles.
Damn, he's been gardening since he was 13. Damn.
Well, I've been gardening before then too.
Yeah, there's Cinderella's castle before it burns to the ground.
Yeah.
Not me, but then again, I just have random, somehow stupid knowledge and luck of.
Yeah, right there. There's that one there. He's in the Houston area, and so is Jesse and Lisa. They're in the in that area. But like I said, I know, but I don't know if they do any gardening videos. I haven't seen them do any gardening videos. And I know Devil Dog is gardening this year.
I think the only one that's abroad on those ones was Simplified Gardening.
Yeah.
Tony, he's out in. Oh, I don't remember where he's at.
We're going to be shortly here.
Well, I believe Tony. I believe is in the UK.
Yeah.
I still every time I see Lazy Days, I keep thinking of Nate, like the name Nate.
Yeah, we'll be going to the top of the hour. Then it'll be time for us to head to bed. I got a good nap today.
So yeah, the reason why I watch Self Sufficient Me is because he's pretty much got the same climate that I have, hot and dry, except for they have a massive, ridiculously stupid wet season.
Oh yeah. And you know that he's going in the container gardens, and before we left Arizona, I was starting to grow everything in in containers. And I gave up some really nice containers I'd like to get my hands on again. I know I have to build them now, but I do enjoy planting in those. So you remember the 24-inch box trees? They used to have them in the wooden boxes. Well, now they got them in plastic containers that are the same size.
Huh.
And those are nice.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Which one?
There's a gentleman on here. Is a fairly good channel that does no-dig gardening or no-till gardening.
Yeah.
Charles Downing or Dowding, or are you looking
Yeah, he says Charles Downing.
Charles Downing?
No, CR. We just we sleep less than 6 hours at one time. Then I'll take a 15-minute nap around about lunchtime.
I don't. I just work until I'm tired, and then I stay up till freaking all hours. I went to bed at like freaking 4 o'clock this morning, dude. I could not sleep for the life of me.
Oh wow.
And then woke up at 9:30.
Oh yeah. We're getting as bad as
Cecilia.
Cecilia. Yeah.
Oh, it's bad in the summertime. I don't sleep but like 4, maybe 5 hours a day. I'm up the rest of the time, so I'm up 18 to 19 hours a day. And I function like that all throughout summer.
I used to.
Oh, I still do. It's like, camera, will you focus? Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think all of us have done that. Their belt loop.
Yeah, I didn't get as many videos as I did last week. Yeah, CR. Only got a couple minutes left.
All right, take care, Obstacle. Have a good one.
All right, later, Obstacle.
Possibly see you on Saturday. If not, no worries. You know where I'm at.
We got about 12 minutes left.
I'm trying to figure out like what time marker am I looking at? The wrong one. Not looking at that marker or that one. I'm going to look at the camera with the.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. The sinuses are draining.
No, it wasn't even that. Whatever I was saying, I inhaled and swallowed wrong at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah,
I can still feel it like a burp, like stuck right there. It needs to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to these. I am.
I'm looking forward to the results on that one too.
Yeah. There's CR. All right, CR. I want to verify it's you, CR.
I'm over here somewhere. I think I still have it.
CR. Flip up your screen so I can see you, please.
Otherwise, you ain't coming up. No verification, no entry.
Alrighty. There you are.
So
Okay.
I flipped my camera. That's why I flipped my
Yeah.
camera to the back. To the back before I started, so I had to switch it back.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just want to make sure it was
No,
you.
that's fine. No, it's cool. No, it's cool.
Yeah. After what's been going on this past year, I got to verify.
Ah, no, it's cool.
It hasn't happened to me yet, but it's happened to quite a few other
I
people.
wouldn't ask
Yeah,
any
that's
less
fine.
from any.
I don't get a lot of trolls on mine. I just mess with them too much. Hey,
Oh
Dan.
yeah, I've heard, I've seen.
I don't know where my pack of sunflowers went. The
Oh,
ones that
no.
I planted for the that are in there.
Yeah, like
Oh well.
I said,
Are you
I
guys talking about gardening the whole hour?
no, the whole 3 hours.
That's why Colin's not in here anymore. He can't really get much of a word in edgewise. It's like he knows full
Oh,
well
yeah,
we're going
yeah.
to talk about gardening. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why he pops up here.
It's the topic. It says so in the title.
I know it's not up his alley, but yet he always wants to pop up here. It's like, dude, you know we're just going to sit here and talk about gardening.
Yeah.
I understand you want to participate, but like we're going to talk about gardening.
Yep. Like I said, it's the time of year. It's garden season. It's getting everything ready. Get it, pre seed germination and get it in the ground.
Oh, I bet.
Well, I think Colin
feeling
needs some more dirt time.
Colin's okay, but sometimes he can be a little bit overbearing.
We still love him. We still.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't got rid of him yet.
Mhm.
Deb, speaking of which, how are you doing on hatching? Have you started another batch?
I think she was going to wait for it to warm up a bit more. So, CR, what do you got planning on planting this year?
And then try the peppers again.
Heading out too.
You gonna try peppers again? You get yourself a nice greenhouse yet?
Take care, Bella. Yeah, take care. No, not yet, but I'll keep trying.
Yeah.
Why not?
Speaking of
Why not? I'll be impressed. You guys would be impressed if I did it.
I mean, yeah, so
Especially
gardening
for
is
up here.
gardening is not something you learn overnight. You're going to have a lot of fails. I mean, last year was
exactly.
my
Right.
biggest failure I've ever had. Was last year. Actually, I should say the past couple of years.
Yeah.
I was successful on a couple of items.
Yeah.
All right,
But,
take
yeah.
care, Bell Loop. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thank you for stopping in, Belloop.
Here, Bella.
Yeah. But I'm getting better now that I'm.
Yeah, I've had my own issues too.
But moving to a totally different environment.
Yeah.
was the biggest kick in the butt that I've had to overcome. Because I went from a very dry, arid environment, very hot, to coming over here where it's a little bit colder in the wintertime. And it's just hot and humid in the summertime. And I get a lot of rain. So
A little cold. Oh, okay.
too wet.
Oh,
So
okay.
here you got to space things out a little bit more so you have better air circulation. Because you're not going to, if everything's too close here, you can end up with the problem with the funguses and rot and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Rot, fungus gnats, you name it. You'll even get mold on your
Moss flies.
surface dirt.
yeah, and growing, it's almost like trying to grow vegetables on a golf green.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm talking,
Yeah.
85% sand and maybe 15% organics. And it's the water just goes straight through. There's just not enough organics. You have to spend a lot of money on fertilizer.
What happened to the water? I just watered this 5 seconds ago. It's gone.
Oh no, it was, like I said, here it was just so hot and dry this last year. I mean, they're calling it a state of emergency for the crawfish fishermen because they were just devastated last year and they got hardly anything for crops this year. You know, to get the crawfish to, come back in high numbers like they used to.
Well, we're in the Landina season right now, are we?
Yeah, that means this.
The warm type of thing going on.
Oh, there it is.
I'm yeah, this spring, summer, we're probably going to see it. So.
Well, I'm hoping you get back to your normal winters here soon.
Not at the rate the weather's doing weird stuff. I mean, as warm as I've been, I technically could already start planting outside, but I don't trust a lot like the next 2 weeks.
Oh, I don't blame you on that one.
Guys, I already saw like almost like 55 here.
Weather Nation
Celsius or degrees?
never was.
The
Fahrenheit.
winter was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm converting it for you guys. Sure. Like,
55
remember,
is pretty
Cliff, remember that time I showed you guys when I had no snow on the ground? It almost looks like that again now.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys, I don't know what happened. Canada got like a wicked mild winter season.
It's dry. It's drier. No, it's been, I wouldn't say mild, but it's drier. In comparison to, average, between
previous
October.
years where you guys will get like 4
Well,
feet
between
of snow.
Well, between October, like after Halloween, all the way to like April Fool's Day. Because usually the snow sticks around. For example, right? So, and the snowbanks here were maybe a few feet, maybe waist height at the tallest. When usually you were supposed to get like chest height.
Yeah.
For a mountain of snow.
Yeah,
Right.
right now I'm looking at the
And I didn't
weather,
see much.
and we got
Yeah.
snow in Calgary right now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's just
Watching
north
the news
of.
earlier about. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that on the news too, on the
No
national
snow
news.
here, just a lot of grungy weather and wind.
Yeah, but we need Well, all out west we need this right now. It needs to actually snow or rain right now. You know what I mean? It's way too early to plant outside anyways, obviously. So might as well snow and rain.
Yeah, it looks like you got some snow in Kimberly right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I just took a quick look at the radar. So, and I got a lot of stuff that's gonna be Lubbock and along the Interstate 20 right now. That's heading our way. That's what's supposed to be hitting us
Yeah.
starting tomorrow morning. Let me get out of here. Get back over here to StreamYard.
Yeah, we're in this kind of cold cycle for next week. I'm not even seeing sun until like next weekend at the
Oh,
earliest. Maybe next week, like next Wednesday, like next week. By the time you stream again next week, I might see some sun. So.
Dang.
Well, because remember you guys were talking about solar power earlier, like way earlier, if I remember right. So I just you barely would be able to charge a battery.
oh,
It'd
I
be
know.
a trickle charge. It'd be a trickle charge.
Oh, yeah,
You
it would
would-
take you about 4 days.
Yeah, you
Well, see,
probably get, let's say 5% of the normal charge, or the power you would get in,
Yeah,
and
It
it
depends
takes
on what your
forever.
solar input is.
Well, I mean, the bigger it is, it's one thing, but
and plus the
I'm just
cooler it
saying-
is, the less it works.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
if you usually, I was gonna say if you usually would get let's say hypothetically speaking, 2 volts in, you're only getting 0.1. That's gonna take forever.
Well, there's an easier way to do it. What you do is you insulate your battery. If you really want to do it the easy way, you buy a Yeti cooler and you stick your batteries in there and you just drill a hole in the side and run your damn cables through there. fill that sucker with some expanding foam or whatnot. And yeah, you have an insulated battery that'll just sit there and charge, and it ain't gonna freeze in those Yeti coolers.
No, the problem
Yeah,
is
is
the
that-
cells
Is that
are the
good?
problem.
Is that good enough for -40 though?
Yeah, those Yeti coolers they're freaking, that foam insulation is stupid dense.
Yeah, as long as the batteries are charging, they will warm up a little bit. Because inside of a Yeti cooler like that, it'll probably help keep it insulated and warm. The problem is
Okay.
as soon as the solar cells get cold, they drop below like 32,
Yeah,
25 degrees. And solar cells, they have a hard time trying to produce power.
yeah. That's one thing I know about solar. There's a Goldilocks zone where it likes it not too hot and not too cold. If it gets over a certain temperature, it's less efficient. If it gets too cold, then it doesn't actually charge.
And you don't want to go over efficient either.
Yeah, I think it's like that 90 Fahrenheit range.
Yeah.
Or something like that. 30 Celsius. So.
Yeah.
Because it gets too hot.
Oh yeah, and it'll actually start overproducing power, and you can have issues with that with the wires heating up too much.
Or your
Exactly.
unit
Well,
melting
because,
entirely.
or both,
Mhm.
right? So.
Yeah, there's a lot of things out there that I use that are they have that Goldilocks temperature zone.
Yeah.
Like I said, CO2 was one of them. As soon as it starts getting below, 60 degrees, is not even as efficient. It doesn't expand like it wants. Now you start getting 95, 100 degrees. The expansion on that is pretty bad. You can actually vapor lock a air rifle with CO2.
Oh, I
And
imagine
I-
so. I imagine so.
Yeah, you can vapor lock it.
It's just like a battery. Let's say in a flashlight, expanding in a flashlight, for example. You won't be able to get that out. It'll just wedge it.
Are
right
you
in
serious,
there.
Deb? Are you serious? Collins' lazy ass still hasn't given you the money for those damn pans?
Yeah, I'll get together with you on that. Yeah, Molly and I will definitely get you with that. Yeah, I agree with you, Fox.
Yeah.
I know.
He borrowed it.
Yeah, he didn't pay her.
Hi, Molly.
Sierra says hi.
LCR.
Oh, she heard me.
That's pissing me off.
So yeah.
Yeah, I see that, Deb.
Trust issues now, it looks like.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, sorry,
I thought I
Deb.
could trust him.
Yeah, same here.
Straight up tell you, $40 is what he owes you.
Kept saying he was gonna go see it. Bring me stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of upsetting for me. There, Deb. But thank you for bringing it to our attention.
Have her send us her address.
Yes, I'm gonna get a hold of her on Facebook. I have Deb on Facebook.
Yeah, because that's not right.
Yeah.
I always pay my debts.
Yeah, you don't want that stuff hanging over you.
Just
Much.
yell at him. Apparently, that's the only way to get him to listen.
Care of.
I thought so too.
It is what it is. Continuing on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is past 11 o'clock, folks. So I got to call it here pretty quick. So we'll all say our good evenings, goodbyes for the day until tomorrow.
We'll see, depending on weather, if I decide to do more yard work. But
Yeah.
I can only do so much with. What's really funny is now majority of my garden is now on this side of the house.
Yeah, easier to drag the hose around.
Oh, I still got stuff in the backyard I got to deal with. That I have to walk back there, grab stuff, walk up front. But majority of my planting stuff my planting beds are up front now
Yeah.
for the next couple of months before I have to fix a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, we'll let this guy go so he can shut down and whatnot. We can always talk more full garden shop on my channel on Saturday.
Oh yeah, looking forward to Saturdays. You gonna go up later now, or still the same time?
I'm gonna start going up later.
Okay.
That'll give me a chance to come home, probably eat a little something and relax a bit, or do some yard work. But just keep an eye out on the channel. If I go earlier, I'll message you.
Alrighty.
Let's leave a community board thing.
Do what?
A community board thing on your community tab.
I never.
Or if you're under 1,000.
He just goes live. He doesn't post it. He's going.
Yeah, I just
No,
go live, which is funny because I
No.
still get like 15, 20 people in there some days.
Yeah.
The thing is to say that you're going to be going live earlier.
No worries, Deb. If you're busy, Deb, doing your quaily thingy, don't worry. I'm not gonna be mad at you for not showing up.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can turn it on and listen.
well, I've like I've said to you, Cook, and to Jason before, I follow other people, right? So sometimes I'm not always available because, like yesterday, right? I was actually in with Grow Big TV. That's why you never saw me yesterday, last night.
Oh, that's fine. Like I said,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
wasn't
on
anywhere
Paul's
last
show.
night.
Yeah. So
alrighty, guys. Like I said, I need to get wound down so I can fall asleep and get back up at 5:15 in the morning.
Sounds
It's only
like
a few
fun.
hours away.
hey, Cliff, I need to talk to you about something, if you don't mind.
Well, I still
If you
gotta
got time.
No, yeah, we can leave it up for. We can leave Green Room up for a bit.
I just want to speak to you.
Jason's got to end the live, so let him go do that.
All right, take care, everyone.
Good night,
Thanks for having
everybody.
me on.
Have fun. Get outside. Enjoy life. And with that,